Looking for future leaders we can trust and believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Idaho. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It begins by making their grades and being on time for practice. It includes learning to listen, following directions, accepting responsibility, being a good role model. And it's about respect for officials, opponents, the rules, and each other. The result? It transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. High school sports. There's so much more than just a game. This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
I am Kevin, and I'm from Idaho Falls. It's important for the disabled to be vaccinated because of COVID. I chose to be vaccinated because I didn't want to be sick or in the hospital. Getting the vaccination, my experience was painless and worth it. It was a very wise choice.
Dear Freedom, here's to more miles driven, more dollars saved, and more electrified vehicles than any other brand. Yours, Toyota Hybrids. Toyota, let's go places.
As Idahoans, we're not afraid to take risks.
All the way, all the way. Go. All the way down, all the way down.
Driving under the influence is not a risk we're willing to take. Be around to do more of what you love.
Folks, I've got good news and bad news. Bad news? You just took that selfie with poison ivy. Good news? Someone gets to use their coverage from Your Health Idaho. Quality coverage for as low as $0 a month.
Some days, I choose the most difficult trail. I test my limits.
Taking the hard path isn't always easy, but I know it's the right way.
When I get done with my ride and I look back at what I've just accomplished, I feel amazing.
It takes courage and determination to do hard things.
But you can do them.
Quitting tobacco and vaping is possible.
You decide when. We'll show you how. Learn more at projectfilter.org or call 1-800-QUIT-NOW.
Welcome to the Ryerson Family Backyard Games. There will be obstacles to face and challenges to overcome. Are you ready?
Did you know Idaho high school seniors graduating next spring are eligible for up to $8,000 in grant money for career training and education through Idaho Launch? Funds can be used to cover the cost of apprenticeships, job training, community college, and university programs that lead to in-demand careers. Students choose their own path, and Idaho Launch helps pay for it. Funds are limited. Apply today at nextsteps.idaho.gov/launch. Idaho Launch. Support in every direction.
This is not what I asked for.
Once again, we have contributed to your ideal college savings program. Love, Grandma and Grandpa.
Give the gift of college savings this holiday season with Ideal, Idaho's 529 college savings program. Eventually, they'll appreciate it.
I love it. Thank you.
College costs money.
Welcome to this IdahoSports.com game stream production of the 2023 Idaho High School Football Playoffs, presented by the Idaho Transportation Department and Ideal, Idaho's college saving program. Additional coverage on IdahoSports.com is presented by Project Filter, the Idaho Department of Health and Welfare, Valleywide Cooperative, Next Steps Idaho, your Health Idaho, and your local Toyota dealers. Tonight, we're live from Ashton, Idaho, one of the most picturesque football fields in America, I gotta say. Tonight, the West Side Pirates here taking on the North Fremont Huskies as we prepare for the semifinals state playoff coverage. Hello, everyone. My name's Tim Belknap. I'll be your play-by-play guy. Tonight, joined with the Mr. Football. We're going to give him that title tonight because he doesn't like the other one I usually give him. Josh McGauley. Josh, welcome to the broadcast.
Yeah, thank you. I'm really excited tonight. Back up in North Fremont, back up in Ashton.
Yeah.
Here in cold.
We did this game, was it 2 weeks ago?
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago
yeah.
we were here. It's about the same temperature, so we're feeling very, very blessed. I was talking to the principal of the high school prior to going on the air, and he was reminiscing with me 3 years ago on this very day. We were here broadcasting in about 18 inches of snow.
Yeah.
And they were clearing the field with tractors and skidsters and doing everything they could to keep it clear. Tonight, beautiful, beautiful, crisp, cold fall air, no snow in the air, and a clear sky, so it's going to get cold, Josh. Sorry.
It's going to get real cold, about 17 degrees here at kickoff in about 10 minutes.
We're looking down over the home crowd of the North Fremont Huskies. Lots of those little space heaters, the propane space little buddies, I think they're called.
Yep.
As they're preparing to watch the game. I'm also surprised by how many people surround and stand during the game, and I think that's just an effort to stay warm.
Yeah, I think I'd be standing too.
Well, he's
I'm
cold,
not sitting on a
metal bench.
Exactly, I'm not sitting on a metal bench.
Well, it's going to be great action tonight as the 7-2 Pirates take on the 8-1 Huskies. The Huskies losing only one game to this year, and that was to Melba.
Yep, they lost to Melba 34-28. Their closest game by far on the season.
And they went up on the wrong side of it.
Yeah.
Melba, really a powerhouse this year, just kind of running through everybody. They're on the other bracket of this semifinal, playing tonight against Declo, if I remember. Tonight or tomorrow. I don't remember when the game is. But it is definitely a game. Sounds like it's on tonight. Definitely a game where two other powerhouses are going to come up against each other. This 2A championship game is just going to be a wonderful game because you've got four teams, and any of these four could be the state champions easily.
Yeah, easily. You know, just going back on North Fremont, they lost to Melba 34-28, but last week they beat Bear Lake, the reigning 2A state champion, 54-6.
Oh, so a closer game.
Yeah.
No, I can maintain their average.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and speaking of average, you know, they're averaging about 42.5 points a game offensively. North Fremont is.
Wow, 42.5 points a game in a high school ball game. You don't usually see that unless it's basketball.
Even that, yeah. Yeah, so they lead the state of Idaho in the 2A division in scoring.
That's pretty phenomenal.
That's pretty good.
The Huskies really, really chalking it up. Led by their I think they're cousins, aren't they? Jed and Jacob Hill. The Hill. We're going to call them the Hill brothers. They're probably cousins, but we're going to call them because they're both seniors. So I'm lending to them being cousins. Jed Hill, the very, very strong performing quarterback, starting quarterback for them anyway. We haven't seen him warming up, and I'm just assuming that they're letting the backup warm up. I'd hate to see them not have him in the game tonight. Is he out there, Josh?
Yeah, he sure is.
Okay, good.
Yes. Jacob Hill last week had 3 rushing touchdowns. Martin had 160 yards rushing. So, yeah, we're going to see a lot of rushing yards tonight in these both of these teams.
Well, and we had when we were here last time, you told me about the young man, Carson Bone.
Yep.
Told me
Carson Bone.
Thought he would eat it up, and he had a great game. Not the game you expected him to have. I remember you were a little upset about it. He only had like 120 yards.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that can hit the big play, right? He's going to get a lot of those in the middle and a lot of the runs in the middle, and he's going to have a great job there. He's going to get a great game there.
Well, this North Fremont team certainly has the capability, but the Westside Pirates, let's not overlook the Westside Pirates. These guys have been in the semifinals 7 straight years.
Yeah.
That's quite a tradition that you don't want to overlook. And I think that they have, Josh, I know you looked at the stats. You're the numbers guy for us. But I think they have, 4 straight titles?
They won
before they lost last year.
They won 3 consecutive state championships, 2019 to 2021. So
the last 2 years that they've not had it. But I mean, that's a tradition that you better not overlook if you're North Fremont, because they are definitely a strong running game. As we were doing some pregame on them, one of the people we talked to said don't expect to see any more than 8 passes from this team. And then you looked at me and said, well, that's double what they threw last year or last week.
Yeah, Eli Brown, their starting quarterback, only completed 4 completions. He had 104 yards over the air. But Parker Moser and Crew Sage is going to be one of their big, a couple of the big power horses. Last week they combined for 140 yards and 3 touchdowns. So
wow,
yeah,
that's going to be great.
We're going to get a lot of running game tonight.
Captain's route at midfield. Looks like North Fremont will get the ball to start the game. Tonight's officials: the referee will be Bob Burton, the umpire Mike Gump, headline judge Kevin Hansen, line judge Jim Buckles, side judge Briar Adona, field judge Matt Wilson, and back judge Duncan Yeager. As we prepare for the national anthem, we're going to send you to some advertisers, and we're going to put our hands on our hearts and recognize all those contributions from our veterans and first responders. We'll be back in a moment.
I'm Matt from Salt Lake City. Last year, while climbing in the Tetons, I fell nearly 600 feet. My hip bone was broken and exposed. I could see my quad muscles, and I had lacerated my liver. And I knew right away that blood was filling my abdomen. After a 3-hour rescue operation, I was airlifted to Ermax Trauma Center. I was rushed into surgery. Then their amazing team worked with me for weeks of rehab. Thanks to their incredible care, I've made a full recovery and I'm back to doing the things I love. And that's why I say, take me to Ermax.
Always entertaining and occasionally controversial, the East Idaho Prepcast covers every inch of District 5 and District 6 activities in Idaho.
Just think about this. The Highland Ram cheerleaders won their 14th 5A title in the past 15 seasons. And then they went on to win the national competition in California.
Hosted by Sean Kane, the East Idaho Prepcast features the biggest stories happening in your area. Just go to IdahoSports.com and click Prepcasts in the menu to get caught up on what you've been missing. Or check out each week's episode on the IdahoSports.com YouTube channel, Facebook page, or wherever you download podcasts.
Idaho isn't your average state, and we are not your average people. We're not afraid to jump feet first, and we see the world a little differently. We know the importance of slowing down and the value of catching up. When we're not busy getting lost, we're looking out for one another. Our whitewater is aggressive, but our driving is not. We know all about taking chances, but we also know our limits. We drive safely because we care. It's who we are.
Welcome back to Ashton, Idaho, home of the North Fremont Huskies, where tonight they're playing host, if that is a word they can use in a semifinal football playoff game, to the Westside Pirates. 2 perennial powerhouses in the last couple of years here, the Pirates and the Huskies. So we anticipate a lot of ground game. we anticipate a lot of great athletes, both teams covering great athletes. So it's going to be I don't want to say a bloodbath, but it's going to be a fight tonight.
It's definitely going to be a fight.
We'll see if North Fremont can maintain their scoring average of at least 35 points a game.
44.
Average.
Yeah, and they're only giving up 11 points a game defensively.
So Westside certainly has a challenge in front of them to get past 11. So we'd almost say the game plan tonight would be to maintain, if you're Westside, to maintain the score under 40 points and to get yours for the Huskies and to get your points over 11, and you got to win.
Yeah, there you go.
We hope that's the case. North Fremont lining up in position to receive the game tonight, or the ball, not the game, to start the game tonight. Yeah. Roy Wynn, the running back for the Huskies, is the lone back in the backfield, and he's a quarterback. Look at him. He's a running back, but he's out there saying, you go this way, you go this way. And we are ready to kick off as the Pirates boot the ball. And it's going to go right back to Wynn. Wynn's going to bring it out. He's looking for those directions, and they did not listen to him as Westside just covered him right at the 20. About 4 of the Westside players just collapsed on him. I think Wynn was saying, where did that blocking wall I told them to set up 2 minutes ago disappear to? So they mark the ball right out about the 20. It'll be the Huskies, 1st and 10, their first and 10 of the game. And we'll see if they come out throwing or running.
Why not do a little play action pass on the first play of the game?
That'd be kind of fun. All right, we do have Jed Hill under center tonight. He's going to hand that ball off. They're going to go right off the right tackle. He'll pick up a couple of yards, not much. I'm looking at a maybe 3-yard gain. Can you see, Josh?
I believe that's Carson Bone.
Was it? I couldn't see who it was. We've got a window in front of us. Half of it's open. We can see through it. The other half is very dirty. And I'm straddling that window going, where are they? So Carson Bone starting it off good. He's in the backfield. Hill under center. He's got 2 backs in the backfield, and I think we're going to see those 2 backs get a lot of work. They're going to hand it off to the center, Carson Bone, the running back, Carson Bone. Again, not much there. Did he get even past the line of scrimmage?
I think he gained 1 yard.
Wow. There is one of the great things about being here at North Fremont is that they've got digital line marks. I love it. All right, folks, we're lining up now. We're getting some questions from everyone here. I apologize for the dead air. It's going to set up a 3rd and probably 6, and now the officials say that we got an illegal motion penalty in force against North Fremont as they bit on their own. I think they were trying to draw Westside off and drew themselves off. That's always painful. So they're going to set it up now, a 3rd down, 3rd and 11. So that's painful. Not a mistake you're used to seeing North Fremont make. And hopefully they've got something in the books. Now maybe that running back pass you're talking about, right?
Yeah, exactly. Maybe.
Okay. Well, I kind of thought we'd see Hill out of the shotgun. He's going to come up under center, so I think that's going to be the game plan tonight. And now he's seen something in the defense as he's calling an audible to his wideout. They still do the quarterback pitch out to Bone. Bone's got it. He's not going to make the corner. He does not make that corner. He's going to get no gain on the play. That was a great tackle. I'm trying to say Emerson on the stop. What a stop, though, for the Pirates. That defensive end did exactly what he was supposed to do. He ran that. He followed the line. He made the containment happen, and they now give him a gain of 2. So it sets up 4th and 9. So North Fremont, the snap ball's low, but they do get a quick punt off. Westside looking to field it. They decide to walk away from it. The ball will bounce back to about their own 40, so just back behind midfield. And the Westside Pirates starting in great field position here. If you're a Pirates fan, you got to be smiling because you just stopped a very powerful offense on 3 and out.
Absolutely. It's just the first drive of the game for that North Fremont team, but Westside came out ready to play.
Now, these North Fremont kids, they're used to playing in this temperature. This is like, I got to feed the cows. No big deal. All right, Westside here up under center. Their quarterback, Eli Brown, Oh, nice handoff up the middle, and they're going to pick up 10 yards. Trying to see who that running back was.
Looks like Crusage.
Crusage, yep. Yep, you're right. That's who it was. And he just went right between the tackle and the guard and pounded it out exactly 10 yards. And waiting. They do make the change. The digital marker said first down, but the actual chains were way back behind him, and they had to catch up. So first down for the Pirates, and now they're going to stop the action as a flag will fly, and I'm guessing that that's going to be an illegal motion. It is, so they'll move the back 5 yards. So far, both teams maybe a little bit jittery as they are trying to make sure that they operate at the highest level of capacity because, whoever wins keeps going. Whoever loses, season's over. And if you're a senior, that's the hardest day of your life, unless you're playing basketball. Moser's going to take the pass, or the handoff. He'll pick up 7 yards, so he gains back the penalty plus an extra 2 yards. So far, the running game here for the Pirates is looking very powerful, Josh.
Well, this is what we expected, right? It looks like this West Side offensive line is able to get up to the linebackers of North Fremont and get those blocks in. That's what they've been able to, pick up 10 yards and 5 yards on the consecutive carries.
Well executed. They're going to hand it off going the other way, and they run. Oh, my goodness. Runs into his own player. That's Parker Mosier again. He literally bumped into his tackle as the tackle came back to protect him. And was just a little faster. Mosier a little faster than his tackle. Ran into him. Goes down. I'm trying to see the line. I think it's
right at the 50.
He is at the 50. Okay. So just lost 2 yards. That's not too bad. All right, Brown's back to pass. One of the few passes. The pass is kind of wobbly. I think it got touched as the Huskies got in there. That looks like big number 44, whoever he is. He's not on the roster. Why is that? Hate it when they do that to us. 44 for the Huskies. Wearing it loud and proud. Not on the roster. And that's their own roster that they gave us tonight. not going to do any good. Is it down there? Oh, Cameron Schuldenberg. Oh, nice punt. It's going to be fielded. And wow. Wynn takes the catch, but he's brought down immediately by the Pirates. That looks like it is number 30 for the Pirates, Garrett Robinson, who, he made the catch, and Robinson was right there introducing himself, I'm sure saying complimentary things.
Yeah, North Fremont now, their second drive of the afternoon or evening.
At the 20.
At the 20.
They're spending an awful lot of time at the 20. All right, North Fremont with the ball. They come up to the line. Hill looks things over. He's checking out his secondary. He's going to call for it. He's going to hand it off. A sweep. Bone is brought down in the backfield again. That is not something we're used to saying. Number 43, Ivan Campbell, got into the backfield. A young sophomore for the Pirates. It's going to be a loss of 3. A loss of 3 for Bone. Man, I don't know when was the last time we said that.
No, this West Side defense came out to play.
Boy, they did. They're serious tonight.
They're able to, really see what this North Fremont offense is running. Right? They literally hand the ball off to Bone 4 straight times.
Bone is certainly capable of doing a lot with 4 straight, but they're going to hand it off again, and it's not going anywhere again. Went straight up the middle, and the entire West Side defense just took Hill all the way. Hill was trying to, almost looked like it was a quarterback keeper. Either that or that defensive line was blitzing and came in and just caught Hill before he could do anything because he went down at the bottom of that pile. And that's got to hurt because you got 4 West Side Pirates on top of you. That's got to be about 600 pounds. So West Side so far, everything going their way for the most part, beyond scoring. Hill now leans down, mutters something to his center. He's going to now stand up, go back down. He's really not happy with what he's seeing, so he's calling an audible. And now North Fremont, worried that they're going to get another penalty, is going to go to a timeout. So during the timeout, we're going to recognize some of our sponsors that have helped bringing you this broadcast. We'll start out with the Westside Pirates. Franklin Building Supply is a proud supporter of local student athletes and all the building professionals of Eastern Idaho. Their friendly and knowledgeable team is ready to help bring your project to success from start to finish. Franklin Building Supply in Pocatello, it's worth the trip. Josh, why don't you run a couple there?
For over 20 years, Preston Auto Parts have been serving the folks in Preston and the surrounding area with the best auto parts and customer service around. Preston Auto Parts is an independent CarQuest dealer and proudly supports Preston Athletics. Preston Auto Parts wants to wish the Pirates good luck in the state today.
Nice. Maybe we'll hit some for the Huskies. Sponsors for the Huskies include North Fremont's Pocock Trucking. Pocock Trucking is based in Sugar City, Idaho, your hometown, Josh.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they send trucks all over the western United States and Canada. Pocock Trucking is a full service, and by that we do mean everything. They haul bulk commodities like feed, fertilizer, grain, and potatoes. They offer minor shop repairs and have a full-service lube bay. They grow potatoes, dairy quality alfalfa, and more. They can even sell you a used truck if you need one. Pocock Trucking's main office in Sugar, and their truck shop is located in St. Anthony. To find out more, go to PocockTrucking.com. They proudly support the North Fremont Athletics and want to wish them good luck. All right. What happened? An illegal motion?
Yeah, we got another false start on the North Fremont team.
Boy, this is very uncharacteristic of the North Fremont team to see this many penalties in just 2 series to start this game. So North Fremont maybe showing some nerves coming into tonight's game. I'm sure they'll shake those off. So now it's a 3rd and 15 as Hale's looking over the line. He's going to quickly throw a quick pass. He throws it up. His receiver catches it, but I think he's going to be out of bounds. Yeah, it is caught out of bounds. Well, it didn't get caught. It bounced out, didn't it?
It did bounce out of bounds.
Wow, that was a great throw down to Wynn. Wynn had the first down and then about 5 yards. Well defended. Westside was on him man-to-man. Hill was trying to go high enough, and I think Wynn was trying to go up and climb the ladder, as they say, and grab it, and the combination didn't work.
How about this? North Fremont on -1 yard, scrimmage yards total with under 6 minutes left in the first quarter.
5 minutes and 43 seconds left. Oh, a high snap. They do get it away. Both of the snaps now for the punter has been bad. The ball will roll down as Westside will just let it go, and it's just over the 50. So about the 49-yard line is where I think they'll end up marking that. Westside now with another set of downs, and frankly, the momentum on their side at this point in time, Josh.
Yeah, both of these defenses have been really good so far, but Westside has had a little bit more offensive.
Wow, this is why we do what we do. High school football in Southeast Idaho. You got to learn to tough out the cold weather, and you get used to seeing some great teams playing and teams that you've seen just be powerhouses. And now we've got to run up the middle. Mosier's got the ball. He's going to break it whole. He's going to go in for a touchdown. And he does as the Westside Pirates score first in a beautiful, beautiful run right up the middle. And it's just like the linebackers blitzed outside the holes. His hole was wide open. The cornerbacks and the safeties could not catch up to Mosier as he took it to the house. And Westside gets the first score of the game, 6-0 as they set up. I think they're going to kick. Coaching staff tell me that the blocking for that run is as impressive as the run. And, I think anybody who's ever played as a lineman will understand that. Kick is up, and it's good. So the Westside Pirates up on the North Fremont Huskies early in the game, 5 minutes and 23 seconds left to go. The Pirates with the lead, 7-0. We're going to break away for some commercial sponsors. We'll be back in just a moment.
Always entertaining and occasionally controversial, the East Idaho Prepcast covers every inch of District 5 and District 6 activities in Idaho.
Just think about this. The Highland Ram cheerleaders won their 14th 5A title in the past 15 seasons. And then they went on to win the national competition in California.
Hosted by Sean Kane, the East Idaho Prepcast features the biggest stories happening in your area. Just go to IdahoSports.com and click Prepcasts in the menu to get caught up on what you've been missing. Or check out each week's episode on the IdahoSports.com YouTube channel, Facebook page, or wherever you download podcasts.
Welcome back to Ashton, Idaho, home of the North Fremont Huskies, where the Westside Pirates have just struck first blood, if you will, and scored on the North Fremont Huskies, something they're not used to seeing happen, as they've only allowed 11-point average, or 11
points
total.
a game, yeah.
All right, so the kickoff is back. It's going to be fielded by North Fremont. They get out. They'll get a little bit better field positioning as Andrew Martin, one of their great running backs, fields that. He'll bring it out to about the 25. So 5 extra yards that they haven't gotten yet. And North Fremont really, actually they put it at the 27. So Martin having a good return on that. But North Fremont needing to make things connect here. They're having some struggles trying to get the offense that they're so used to running and being effective to hit all cylinders. Hill with the handoff, quick dive to Martin. Martin gets some positive yardage. That's what they're used to having, is that quick handoff that goes off of the guard tackle combination. And I think he picks up just about 5 yards on that. So that's positive yardage, Josh.
Yeah, Martin last week had 160 yards rushing. So they definitely want to see him get going, because he definitely can definitely carry this rushing attack.
Well, here's North Fremont's secret. They've got enough running backs that have the talent to do that they would absolutely be able to make it happen with just keep trying to find out who's got it. And that one's not going to be it, as they do give it to Jacob Hill, one of the Hills. And he doesn't get actually, I stand corrected. They're going to give him 2 yards. 3 yards.
Right. I thought he barely got back to the line.
Me too. That's a great spot for the Huskies. It's going to set up a 3rd and 3 for the Huskies, much more manageable than what they've had these last couple of series. So this is an opportunity for North Fremont to get out of kind of a hole, if you will. They're going to go with Martin and Bone in the backfield, and now we're going to have a timeout again. That's interesting. They're not liking what they're seeing in that secondary on that 3rd down play. So Westside doing a really good job of messing with their game plan.
Vaughn and Greta Woodward's at Woodward's Country Store in Weston would like to say congratulations to the Westside Pirates on a fantastic season. Come in and fuel up at their 24-hour pumps and experience the hometown goodness of Woodward's Country Store, the friendliest store in town. Grab a freshly made sandwich where they serve delicious cold cuts as well as hot sandwiches, where pulled pork and pork roast, among other items, rotate their way onto the menu.
Great, I'm starving now.
Oh, man. I want some warm hot chocolate. That's Woodward Country Store in Weston.
Well, we can also take a minute and recognize St. Anthony Motors. St. Anthony Motors, get $10 oil changes for life with the purchase of any new or pre-owned vehicle. St. Anthony Motors service all makes and models. Their service department loves servicing Southeast Idaho with professional and expert customer service. Come in today and talk with their amazing sales team to find the perfect vehicle for your needs. You'll find that at St. Anthony Motors, where everything is just a tad less. All right, they're coming back out on the field, Josh. What do you think?
No, take note. That was their second timeout of the half.
So they only have one left.
They have one left for this first half.
Scary, scary. All right, Hill under center. He's going to take it. He's going to hand it off to Bone. Bone may make it. No, that's Martin, and I think Martin will make the first down, and they do. Martin will get 4 yards out of it, so just a yard beyond the side marker, and that's the first down for the Huskies. The home crowd letting them know they acknowledge that.
It looks like this Husky team is struggling to read in this defense. You know,
they really are.
There's a lot of confusion going on with quarterback and coaches, and
I've never seen Hill struggle to read anything. This young man knows football. He's grown up in a football family. The Hills have coached They're going to hand off the ball to Bone. Bone will only pick up maybe 2 yards, possibly 3, as he goes off the right side tackle. That's a play they love. They love to run that right side. That they get strong confidence in the right side tackle. And they do give him 3.5 yards. So a good spot again. But I'm sure if you're North Fremont Husky, you're grateful for that. They're hopeful to get something going because they got to, they got to strike back because they're not used to getting scored on. Hill with a quick pass out to Wynn. Wynn makes the catch. He's going to go forward and get the first down. Yes, he will get the first down. And interesting, the tackle, that cornerback on the play is the quarterback, Eli Brown. He's an all-around athlete. But that'll bring the ball down to the 49-yard line. 1st and 10, Huskies. Now they're moving the ball. The crowd's getting into it. I think the crowd was stunned, Josh.
Oh, I think the crowd was more excited the way that Wynn finished that run there.
Lowered his head.
Lowered his shoulder a little bit, ran over their quarterback, Eli Brown, and picked out that first down.
Wynn's a good athlete. He's not afraid of anybody. All right, so fresh set of downs for the Huskies. They're going to hand that off straight up the middle to, I'm trying to see that. That is Martin, Andrew Martin. He picks up a good 8 yards, I believe. I stand corrected. It's only 6. Man, they had him 5 yards, about a yard beyond the line of scrimmage, and he spun so fast I couldn't even keep my glasses on him. What a great move by Martin. I'm all of a sudden a fan. That's impressive, very impressive. Not going to lie. So North Fremont running the ball and having some a passing play, mix it up a little bit. They're going to hand it off up the middle again, try that right side play. I think they'll get enough for nope, they're going to be just shy for a first down. Trying to see who had the ball. I think that was Wynn. Wynn had the ball coming in. Wow. They're going to put it a 3rd and inches. Yeah, the public address announcer says, and short, because he doesn't want to do the math. Yeah. I wouldn't either. So it's a big 3rd down here for the local hometown crowd as they're moving the ball. They started at their own 27, now just across midfield at the Pirates 42, needing a few inches here. And traditionally, this is where you'd see Jed Hill, I think, just go right up the gut and a quarterback keeper, but he's going to not do it. He's dropping back to pass. He throws a pass. It's going to be intercepted. Westside picks it off. That was not what we expected. That is Tucker Brokens. No, Crusage. My apologies. Crusage made the interception back at the 25-yard line for the Pirates. He threw into triple coverage, falling back with the pocket collapsing on a 3rd and inches.
And it looked like Jed Hill even changed the play at the line of scrimmage, so he didn't like it looked like a run play that they had called, and he decided to audible into a pass play, and obviously not the call that needed to happen.
I'll never understand a 20-yard throw on 3rd and inches. Never. All right, so Westside gets the ball. And another chance to score. Brown's going to hand it off to Mosier again. Mosier breaks another hole. He's pulling away from everybody. He's going to take it to the house. And he's in the end zone. Westside scores again. And Westside now breaking the average for the Fremont Huskies. That's where the interception just hurt a whole bunch.
What a play right there.
We're watching the instant replay on that interception. Hill he had three guys crashing on him, threw into, I thought it was triple. It was only double coverage, and Crew just in there, grabs it. A throw that should have never been made. All right, the PAT kick is being lined up. They're looking at it, and with this point, they can go past the average for the, we're going to have flags stop thing. The snap came, and it didn't go well, and so the quarterback picked it up, but the officials stopped the play. I think we'll have an illegal motion penalty. Waiting for the umpire.
Well, with 35 seconds left, Parker Mosier already has 136 yards rushing.
Oh, it's going to be a penalty against North Fremont.
Yeah.
So it's encroachment against North Fremont. Do you go for 2?
Absolutely do.
I would. That's just me. But Mosier has how many points? I mean, how many yards?
136 yards.
136 yards for Mosier. That's an end of a game stat.
Yeah.
We're not even the end of the quarter.
First quarter, yeah.
They're gonna get voodoo dolls. All right, Westside going for the 2-point play. They're gonna hand it off to Mosier. Mosier gets into the end zone. 2-point play is good. And as you said, with 35 seconds left, it's 13-0 Westside. This is just, we have one of the coaches here who's got his nice big iPad showing us the replay. Mosier following the hold. The blocking for this Westside Pirate team is just phenomenal. I don't know who your offensive line coach is. I don't know if that's you, Coach. Coach, you're doing a good job. Yeah, we can put you on the air, Coach. You can tell us how it's done. Fredrickson boys. Well, congratulations, Zane and Casey Fredrickson, because those coaches know how to teach an offensive line. We've seen 2 long runs from Mosier strictly due to blocking and just giving him a hole, and of course his athletic talent and speed pulling away with that.
Yeah, Mosier wasn't even touched on that 75-yard touchdown run just now.
Well, I know one of the Fremont ball players, Owen Reed, was gaining on him. So obviously Reed has some speed, but he just couldn't gain enough as he stretched out and tried to.
And just right here in the first quarter, I think Mosier is the fastest player on the field right now. And I'm not kidding.
I'm going to start saying the Mosier is got 12 points. All right, the kick is off. It's good. It's been picked up by one of the Hills, I believe. No, it's Cale Bowman. Bowman's going to bring it out. A great return as Bowman brings it out very close to the 45, probably the 44-yard line. Waiting for the official to spot the ball. You know, there's always a 2-yard variance there as to where that's going to be.
For this,
they move it at the 45, so 1st and 10.
For this North Fremont team, this is, besides Melba early on in this season, this is by far the best team that they're going to be playing this year.
Yeah.
Here in the semifinals, and they're obviously in the dark side right now, so they're going to see how they can turn this around.
Well, there's many who said this was the state championship game, and I said no. You got 2 other teams over there that are just really good. All right, handoff up the middle. They're going to go across the 50 as Martin's going to run that ball and pick up about 5 yards on the carry. It's exactly 5 yards they give him. So we've got 13 seconds. The clock's still running here in the first quarter, and I think that's probably going to be the last play as North Fremont looks like they're in no hurry, and now they just conceded. That are going to bring us to the end of the first quarter of play, and so far it has been all Westside Pirates. I don't know if maybe I should say Westside Pirates as much as it's been Parker Mosier as the Westside Pirates lead 15-0 over the North Fremont Huskies. We'll fade away to sponsors and be back in just a moment.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
Welcome back. Play under action of the second quarter as Hill keeps the ball on a quarterback option. He'll take it down across the 45 to the 44 as they go across midfield and into the Pirates territory. And that'll be enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. 1st and 10, Huskies. Huskies just eating it away. Actually, their offense has started clicking, and they're doing okay. They just a couple of those mistakes they've made that have cost them. I think we probably would have had a score if they hadn't have thrown that interception. They were moving the ball. But nonetheless, West Side answered. Fumbled on the ball. Jed Hill falls on it. And literally, he'll probably lose a half a yard maybe. But a good. Actually, they say he's minus scrimmage. They didn't lose. Oh, no, he did lose half a yard. Wise choice by Jed Hill. That just shows the seniors' wisdom, as he just went right down. He didn't try to pick it up and run. He knew that was conserve ownership of the ball. Yep. And as he did, there was a linebacker come in and hitting him. If he'd have waited another half second, it would have been West Side ball.
Yeah, Andrew Martin has been their most successful runner tonight. He's definitely had about 20 yards rushing.
They're going to hand it off again to Martin. Hill and Martin hit each other in the backfield, and they'll end up getting a gain of 4, but it's getting a little choppy out there, as I just noticed one of the West Side players throw his guy that was blocking him down on his back. We won't name numbers because I think that was just a frustration of a play. But
it's semifinal football. I expect that.
It's all in, man. It's all in. You if you don't have an attitude, you probably shouldn't be on the field. All right, I'll set up is it a third down? That can't be a third down.
Oh.
Timeout, North Fremont again. They just ate their last timeout of the half. It's only 10 minutes and 27 seconds left in this half. North Fremont calls a timeout. We're going to hit some of our local sponsors again. They include Baxter Funeral Home. Baxter Funeral Home in Ashton is a full-service funeral home with a focus on traditional service offerings. They understand how difficult it can be when your family experiences a loss. Their professional and dedicated staff will walk you through every step of the process, helping you create a unique service that best fits your values and needs. Located at 717 Main in Ashton, we're honored to service your funeral needs. Find out more by visiting them at BaxterFH.com or give them a call at 208-652-3226. Baxter Funeral Home is proud to support the students in the area. Good luck tonight, boys. I love it. Southeast Idaho is the only place I go where I call a game, and almost every game has a funeral home supporting high school football. Kind of an oddity there, but I love that they're all locally owned funeral homes and supporting the local kids, and I love to see it. All right. So North Fremont with the ball. Hill looking. He's having a little bit of struggles with the defense, and now we get the official stopping coverage.
It's a timeout West Side.
Wow, what is going on? We got a chess match going on here, folks.
Chess match in the second quarter. I love it.
Well, North Fremont really needing to get on. I mean, they got to get on the scoreboard now and get in this game. You don't go into halftime with a goose egg hoping to get into the state championship. All right, we're going to actually hit some more of our broadcast sponsors. They include Tonjes, Brazil, and Orm dental offices, which makes visits enjoyable and positive with 2 convenient locations in St. Anthony and Ashton. Budget-friendly payment plans and family dentistry offered at such a great value at the offices of Tonjes, Brazil, and Orm really is such a wonderful place to make your entire family's dental home. Tonjes, Brazil, and Orm, caring family dentists, wishing the boys good luck tonight in tonight's game. Visit them at www.tbodental.com. Another one of our great sponsors. All right, so both teams exercising some timeouts to try and figure out the strategy here. We're coming back out of it. North Fremont with the ball. They're going to hand it off to Martin. Not Martin. That is Bone. Bone takes the ball and picks up a gain. Takes it down to the 33-yard line. That's going to be enough for the first down. So those timeouts worked well for North Fremont and got them exactly what they wanted, which was a first down and a fresh set of downs.
That was Patrick Bone, you said, on the run?
That was Bone, yes. Carson Bone, not Patrick. I was going to say Patrick didn't sound right.
Nope.
All right, North Fremont going to again do that same play, hand it off to Bone on the right side of the field, and they will get exactly nothing out of that. Did they get 2?
They got 2 yards.
No way.
Yes.
You know, I'm going to stop guessing this because they look like they get the line of scrimmage, and that whole bubble, I mean, everybody in the field falls on the line. Or the.
He fell forward for that 2 yards. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. All right. You're watching the marker. I'm watching where the ball is, and I got crooked eyes.
I'm trying to keep some at least accurate stats a little bit.
Well, yeah. Accuracy is an important aspect of high school sports. All right, Hill again under center. He's going to hand it off. No, he fakes the handoff. Goes quarterback option out to Bone. Bone gets the ball, but he doesn't make the cut. I don't know. Now I'm looking at the line, trying to see where they spot it. 3 more yards? It was a great play. I was thinking that could break it. Yeah, they're going to say he picked up about 3.5 yards. So it's going to set up a 3rd and a long 4.5. Yeah. And certainly what Westside wants to see happen. Lots of chatter going on in the groups tonight. All right, 3rd down. Oh, we got an illegal motion penalty against North Fremont. So what was looking really promising on a 3rd down play, they're going to bring it back, and it's going to be a 3rd and 11. Ouch! Painful for the Huskies.
Their 3rd false start of the half.
3rd and 10. 3rd and 10, I guess. That's exactly what they do. Set up a 3rd and 10, and now when you had the potential to use one of those great running backs, and Hill and Martin and Bone. Now you better have something really good to pick up those 10 yards because you don't want to give up this field position. You had it all the first time all night. They're going to hand it off to Hill. Hill's going to spin and move, but he's not going to get the 1st down. It's not Hill. I apologize. That's Tegan Sessions with the carry. Sessions picked up a great gain. It would have been the 1st down if they'd gone from the first spot.
Well, it's definitely a 1st down.
Was it really?
It's a 10-yard gain, absolutely.
I thought he came down a yard short. Blayton Roach making the stop, but Josh, thank you for keeping me honest here. This window really is dirty. I got spot. Can you see through it at all? This side is
I have a good, I don't know.
Yeah, you don't have a window. It's got cold air. So a fresh set of downs for the Huskies. And the ability to keep going towards the score. They're going to hand it off to Wynn. Wynn goes over to the left side of the field, looking for the gain, I think close to 5 yards maybe.
About 9.
Nope, only 8. I'm gonna stop counting because I can't see that guy. The down marker is digital, and when they snap the ball, he turns off the down marker, and I can't tell where it's at because the field isn't working for me with this positioning. But 2nd and 2 for the Huskies. So they're mixing it up. They're handing it off in what has been a couple of dominant backs. They're now showing all of their backs, and it's working for them, moving the ball down towards the goal line. 3 backs in the backfield now. They're going to hand it off again on the play that worked for them last time, and that is Sessions, Tegan Sessions. And he's going to take it down. I think they're going to spot that at about the 7-yard line.
I think they found something here in the last couple of plays. They're going on the outsides and picking up 7, 8, 9 yards every single time. So,
well, it's working for them. The passing play doesn't. Now the crowd, the players know the crowd needs to be in it as you turn around and see them wave and asking them to up the volume. And they're dancing on the, pounding on the metal bleachers with a 1st and goal, first one of the game for North Fremont. Hill now calling audibles. He's going to keep the ball, push it forward, and he is pushing forward. He'll get a couple yards out of that. He'll also get a headache. He got hit hard by everyone there. I think looked like it was Reef Graves leading the tacklers as he hit Hill hard, but they're going to give him 3 yards on the carry, puts it down right out at about the 5-yard lane. So 2nd and goal from the 5 for the Huskies. And, Josh, don't bring anything fancy. I say this every broadcast. Grandma used to say, you stay with what brought you to the dance, right?
Absolutely.
So I would say that cross fake up. They're going to give it to Wynn on the counter. Wynn into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. There they go. That's what they wanted to see, and well executed as they fake that quick handoff up the middle that you have to pay attention to.
Was it about a 5-yard touching?
And then Wynn came around, took the carry, rushed it in for 5 yards into the end zone, and the first score of the night for the Huskies. We've got, I think it's 8 minutes. I can't read the clock. 8 minutes. Josh, can you see that clock? Is it 8 or 6?
That is 6 minutes.
6 minutes, 59 seconds. Guess I could use my binoculars. Yeah, they got missing hot lights. So, all right, they're going to go for it.
They always go for it. They don't ever kick.
Huskies don't kick, do they? They're gonna look. They're gonna try to get it in. I don't know. They do.
Absolutely.
They get it in. That is Sessions. Sessions, who brung him down the field, brought it into the end zone. So the PAT, 2-point PAT, good. 6 minutes and 59 seconds left. The Huskies back in the game, 8 to the Pirates, 15. We'll be back in just a few moments.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
Welcome back to Ashton, Idaho, home of the North Fremont Huskies, where the Huskies have just gotten on the scoreboard for the first time tonight as they picked up the score and the 2-point PAT to pick up 8 points. The Westside Pirates have dominated up until then as they've got 15 points, and they'll now get the kickoff and plenty of time. I think Mosier's only needing, 2-3 plays a series to score, so Pirates could score twice.
Yeah.
All right, the kick is up. It's going to come on the ground, I guess. It rolls. Pirates pick it up. Guess who they got it to? That's going to break it. Oh, they read him. They caught him. The quarterback, Jed Hill, picked up Mosier. And
it was Trey Stone on the
Stone, you're right. They changed his number. I thought that was a 21. It's 24. So you're right. The Declo game, we just got the nod. The Declo game just got started. So that's going to go. We got a penalty here. It's a holding penalty against the Pirates. So that's going to be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. That's going to take it back close to about the 15. Yeah, it's exactly at the 15. So what was a great return, obviously, someone was held to make that return. So they'll put it back at the 15, and it's a 1st and 10 for the Westside Pirates as they are very, very easy to strike from any distance with Mosier in the backfield. Is that tactfully said? Brown's going to hand it off. He fakes the handoff and then goes with Crew Sage. Sage will pick up a few yards on that, I think 2. Oh, no, they're saying half a yard here, but they're going to give him 2 yards on the carry. Other action going on. Sugar Salem leading. Who they playing? Weezer, 13-0 at, is it half yet?
Yeah, it's half.
At half, all right. Sugar out in front of Weezer in a 3A action game. And we're here in a game that's going to go down to the wire. It's starting to look. Brown under center. He's going to quick handoff up the middle. They're going to get a couple of yards. Mosier is brought down by the Huskies I think it's Bryce Nedrow, looked like, picking him up off the ground and patting his back. So a couple of yards. What was it, a couple? 5 or 6 yards maybe?
Pick up a 3, yeah.
3rd and 4. Long 4. Long 4 probably.
3rd and 4, yeah.
Brown's back to throw. He's rolling out to the right side. He throws. He's got somebody. The catch is made. The officials say it is good, and it was Mosier with the catch. Wow, that kid can catch and run, but they're bringing it back because there's a flag on the ground. Oh, no doubt. A hold on that was nightmarish because they had a big first down, and now they're going to lose 10 yards from the hold.
Yeah, that takes away a 15-yard reception for Mosier.
So now the ball's back at the 10, 11-yard line. They put it at the 11. Mosier with a big reception and was going to add to his numbers. His Padfolio looking very good.
Now it's 3rd and 14.
Big 3rd and 14. That's somewhere they haven't been yet tonight. Mosier, a senior, I guess he needs his portfolio to look good so he can get a college offer. All right, they're dropping back. Brown's they're stopping play again. There's no timeouts for North Fremont, so it's got to be a timeout for the Pirates. It is a timeout West Side. So the officials indicated a timeout North Fremont, but they don't have any. Well, we'll recognize a couple of additional sponsors here for a moment. They include Grand Peaks, your community health care center. They're proud to support local athletes and keeping them healthy on their road to the state title. Grand Peaks, located in St. Anthony and Rexburg, provides affordable medical, dental, behavioral health, and a pharmacy service for all the entire family. Their healthcare providers and staff are highly trained and experienced in all areas of medical, health, obstetrician, family dentist, behavioral health, and prescription services. Grand Peaks are committed to establishing a personal relationship with each patient and providing affordable health care for your family. Visit grandpeaks.org online for a full list of services. Good luck to the Huskies and from all the staff at Grand Peaks. Also, your and I's favorite sponsor, Gateway Park in Idaho Falls. They're bringing the mountain to the town this winter. Gateway Parks is a new tubing hill in Idaho Falls located right by Ryder Park on Sunnyside Road close to the freeway. It snows every day. All right, now we're back to action. As Brown's going to take the ball, he drops back to pass. He's looking, they got a hold of him. He got away from him. He's going to get the pass off. Almost picked off. Does not get picked off, but almost picked off by Cutter Bowman for the Huskies. Eli Brown really showing some athleticism there as he rolled around and pulled out of what would have been a sack at the goal line.
Yeah.
And then used some wisdom while he was running and stumbling, really, got that pass off.
Yeah, if you're Cutter Bowman, you got to pull that in. That hit every single thing. The chest, hit your hands, hit everything.
That's the problem. It hit him in the chest. It bounced off his shoulder pads, the breastplate there. So the West Side now in punting formation. No other choice. But certainly this is where you want to make sure you don't mess up the snap. And they forgot to bring in an extra player, so they're waiting. Now they get that player in, put a man in motion. Good snap. They get the rugby kick up. It's a great kick. Going to bounce down right about the, looks like it touches a West Side player at the 40. So great field position for the Huskies. And they got to feel like they just hit the lottery after the way the first quarter went. Second quarter going a little bit better for them. 4 minutes and 48 seconds left. It's a 15-8 lead for the West Side Pirates. A couple of more of our sponsors. They include Fall River Propane, serving eastern Idaho from Shelley and Firth to Island Park and Teton Valley with highest quality, hottest burning propane at competitive prices. Our industry-trained and certified service staff services all makes and models of propane fireplaces and stoves. Fall River Propane. Check them out online. All right. North Fremont with that dive up the middle. They're going to pick up, it looks like 10 yards. It is 10 yards. They get the first down. Josh, who had that? I was doing ad read.
I believe that was Andrew Martin. And that was a 10-yard gain for Andrew Martin right up the middle.
Nice. So Martin, he's earning a living tonight, the blue-collar way.
Yeah, he's had a heck of a night for them on the ground so far.
All right, they're going to go with a quick offense. Hill's going to hand it off to Bone. Bone will probably pick up 2 yards, maybe 3 on the stretch. 2-3 on the stretch.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see, maybe 4 even. I'm going to say they gave him 3.5 yards. So it'll be second down, and time becoming an issue now as we're just getting down, just dropping under 4 minutes left in this first half. North Fremont's got to capitalize, use enough of that clock to get in and score, but not give Westside any time to let Mosier get in the game.
Yeah, and you got to, you're getting to that time where you don't have any more timeouts.
Right. Hill's going to hand it on a quarterback option off to Bone. Bone makes the corner. He makes the cut. He's going to pick up a first down on the right side. He takes it down. I'm trying to see the yard mark. I think it's a 20.
Nice little 10-yard gain right there from Bone.
It actually isn't the 20. It's the 23. But he got a first down, so 1st and 10. That quarterback option worked just like they wanted it. They faked that quick dive up the middle, and then Hill kept it and kicked it out to Bone, and he got the yardage. They're going to hand it off on a quick to Martin. Quick up the middle, right off of center and guard. That is not Martin. I apologize. That is Martin. It was. He turned around. I saw his number. Gamble made the tackle for the Pirates. I'm trying to see. Yard? 2 yards, I guess, on that. Yep, 2 yards on that. So second down. We're getting ready. We're just kind of cruising into halftime here, just 3 minutes roughly. Quick handoff off of tackle to Bone again, and really maybe 2 yards on that one. Yeah.
That's exactly what they're going to say.
We're going to set up a 3rd and 5. So, I mean, that's effective, but 2 yards at a time, even at 4 downs, only gives you 8 yards. My math is good.
That's why you go to school. You got your education.
That's why I work for a university.
Absolutely.
Well, now North Fremont with a 3rd and 5, faced with what play do we go? I mean, going up the middle has been they've been stuffing them. So I'd look for the outside. That's worked well for them. They're going to give that trap to Wynn. Wynn is going to be just shy, I think. He's going to pick up 4 and change, but it's going to put up a 4th and 1 for the Huskies in obvious 4-down territory.
Yeah, it was the same play that they ran for their touchdown with Wynn and a little end around.
Well, Westside read it a little better. They didn't get the 5 yards that they got off a touchdown.
Absolutely. So now it's 4th and 1. I wonder if you're just going to get a straight quarterback keeper here.
I would. Hill's tough. They don't. They give it to Martin, but Martin will get the first down. He'll pick up about 2 yards. They're very close. I think they'll mark it at the 11-yard line. So 1st and 10 from the 11 gives them 4 downs to get to the 1-yard line. To give them another 4 downs to get in the end zone. 1 minute, 25 seconds left in this half. Now time becoming huge. And it looks like the handoff goes up the middle, and it's going to be handed off to Jacob Hill. We haven't heard him much tonight, but he's always in there. I'm trying to see where they spot it. They only gave him a yard. No yard at all.
Yep.
Hill, in a wise move, takes the snap and spikes it with 1:02 left. They've really got to come out and say, what are we going to do?
Yeah, that's not the first down play that you want, right? You didn't get any yards in your first down play, so you got to use a down to clock to stop the clock.
The problem with that is because they used all their timeouts, is they just burned it down. So now it's 3rd and 10.
Yep, absolutely.
And I don't know if we haven't seen a kicking game from North Fremont, so I haven't looked. Do they even have a kicker listed? Nope. They're not shy. So, okay, they're up. They're going to play. North Fremont under center. Hill's going to keep the ball in a quarterback option. Pitches it out to Martin. Martin's brought down. Nothing there. 4th, no gain on the play. Oh, my goodness.
That was a great job from the
Westside Pirates read that perfectly.
Exactly. That was a great job from their backers there. They read that it was going to be an option out left and used that speed to get out there.
40 seconds, 4th down. And we got an illegal motion penalty against North Fremont. And now it's, that's just heartbreaking. Now it's going to be 4th and 15. You can see the frustration as he was holding the ball. Great young man, that quarterback, and not going the way he sees it in his head. It's going, right? This is territory where the North Fremont crew is used to getting that close and then just punching it in.
We're under 22 seconds.
A time and issue. Keep an eye on that. Good job, Josh. Hill under center. He's going to take the snap. He's dropping back. He's looking to pass. They're in the bubble, and they throw it to Martin, and it falls incomplete. It's going to be a turnover on downs. And that kind of hurt for the North Fremont Huskies, but if you're a Westside Pirate, you say, shwoo, dodge that bullet, and we got 12.8 seconds left in this half. That's enough time for Mosier to get another touchdown. Halftime coming, the IdahoSports.com halftime show. But, wow, what a game this has been. Oh, Westside Pirates first quarter. North Fremont's fared much better in the second quarter, but still find themselves down better than a touchdown. I guess a touchdown. I shouldn't say better than. I suspect Westside now with a ball lining up. I think they'll just take a knee, and they do. Brown takes a knee, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half of play. The Westside Pirates 15, the North Fremont Huskies 8. We're going to fade away for some sponsors. We'll be back with a halftime show.
As Idahoans, we're not afraid to take risks.
All the way, all the way. Go. All the way down, all the way down.
Driving under the influence is not a risk we're willing to take. Be around to do more of what you love.
This is not what I asked for.
Once again, we have contributed to your ideal college savings program. Love, Grandma and Grandpa.
Give the gift of college savings this holiday season with Ideal, Idaho's 529 college savings program. Eventually, they'll appreciate it.
I love it. Thank you.
College costs money.
Dear Exit Strategy, all your pieces are in place. Thanks for being there when I need you most. Always Toyota SUVs. Toyota. Let's go places.
I am Kevin, and I'm from Idaho Falls. It's important for the disabled to be vaccinated because of COVID. I chose to be vaccinated because I didn't want to be sick or in the hospital. Getting the vaccination, my experience was painless and worth it. It was a very wise choice.
Former regional champ and back in training.
That's commitment.
Ow!
Oh, tough start. This is not as easy as it used to be, folks.
And she's off, obviously pushing through some pain.
Every muscle is begging her to stop. How's she doing this?
I'm not even sure she knows.
Look at her go. And stop.
Come on.
And go again.
It's literally the home stretch. Whoa!
She made it. Feel the elation.
What fuels that kind of fire?
Idaho Sports Nation, Ideal, Idaho's education savings program, is a proud partner of IdahoSports.com and an ideal way to save for college. Did you know it only takes $25 to start an Ideal 529 savings account and you get tax benefits? There is no better time than today to start saving for college expenses for you or for a loved one. Information and a full disclosure statement, including risks, terms, and conditions, can be found online. Please read carefully before investing. idsaves.org. Go save for college and go Idaho student athletes.
We're Valley-wide cooperative. For 100 years, we've been your first choice for residential and commercial propane, fuels, oils, and lubricants. We service HVAC, install water heaters, propane tanks, and accessories. And yes, we'll even deliver right where you need it. Because for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life. We are proud to employ your neighbors and to be a cornerstone of your community. We're Valley-wide. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. We're here for you.
Vaping sucks you in quick, and the more you vape, the harder it is to quit. Not to mention all the chemicals and health problems. That's why thousands of teens are joining My Life, My Quit. Visit mylifemyquit.com or text StartMyQuit to 36072.
Dear Detour, you asked us to measure up. So yeah, we did. When life slings you mud, sling it right back. Stay strong. Toyota Trucks.
Toyota. Let's go places.
Folks, I've got good news and bad news. Bad news? You just took that selfie with poison ivy. Good news? Someone gets to use their coverage from Your Health Idaho. Quality coverage for as low as $0 a month.
We do things differently in Idaho. Sometimes we go east to find west, where muddy trails meet huckleberry smiles. Stars shine electric, and the wind smells like destiny. Sure, our traffic jams are strange, and not all our steaks are ribeyes. But wherever we go, our eyes never leave the road. Belts strapped and dreams packed, no distractions, no phones, focused. From here to there, it's who we are.
Always entertaining and occasionally controversial, the East Idaho Prepcast covers every inch of District 5 and District 6 activities in Idaho.
Just think about this. The Highland Ram cheerleaders won their 14th 5A title in the past 15 seasons. And then they went on to win the national competition in California.
Hosted by Sean Kane, the East Idaho Prepcast features the biggest stories happening in your area. Just go to IdahoSports.com and click Prepcasts in the menu to get caught up on what you've been missing. Or check out each week's episode on the IdahoSports.com YouTube channel, Facebook page, or wherever you download podcasts.
As Idahoans, we're not afraid to take risks.
Go. Yeah, let's go. You got it. All the way, all the way. Go. All the way down, all the way down.
Driving under the influence is not a risk we're willing to take. Be around to do more of what you love.
This is not what I asked for.
Once again, we have contributed to your ideal college savings program. Love, Grandma and Grandpa.
Give the gift of college savings this holiday season with Ideal, Idaho's 529 college savings program. Eventually, they'll appreciate it.
I love it. Thank you.
College costs money.
Dear Exit Strategy, all your pieces are in place. Thanks for being there when I need you most. Always Toyota SUVs. Toyota. Let's go places.
I am Kevin, and I'm from Idaho Falls. It's important for the disabled to be vaccinated because of COVID. I chose to be vaccinated because I didn't want to be sick or in the hospital. Getting the vaccination, my experience was painless and worth it. It was a very wise choice.
Former regional champ and back in training.
That's commitment.
Ow!
Oh, tough start. This is not as easy as it used to be, folks.
And she's off, obviously pushing through some pain.
Every muscle is begging her to stop. How's she doing this?
I'm not even sure she knows.
Look at her go. And stop.
Come on.
And go again.
It's literally the home stretch. Whoa!
She made it. Feel the elation.
What fuels that kind of fire?
Idaho Sports Nation, Ideal, Idaho's education savings program, is a proud partner of IdahoSports.com and an ideal way to save for college. Did you know it only takes $25 to start an Ideal 529 savings account and you get tax benefits? There is no better time than today to start saving for college expenses for you or for a loved one. Information and a full disclosure statement, including risks, terms, and conditions, can be found online. Please read carefully before investing. idsaves.org. Go save for college and go Idaho student athletes.
We're Valley-wide cooperative. For 100 years, we've been your first choice for residential and commercial propane, fuels, oils, and lubricants. We service HVAC, install water heaters, propane tanks, and accessories. And yes, we'll even deliver right where you need it. Because for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life. We are proud to employ your neighbors and to be a cornerstone of your community. We're Valley-wide. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. We're here for you.
Vaping sucks you in quick, and the more you vape, the harder it is to quit. Not to mention all the chemicals and health problems. That's why thousands of teens are joining My Life, My Quit. Visit mylifemyquit.com or text Start My Quit to 36072.
Dear Detour, you asked us to measure up. So yeah, we did. When life slings you mud, sling it right back. Stay strong. Toyota trucks.
Toyota. Let's go places.
Folks, I've got good news and bad news. Bad news? You just took that selfie with poison ivy. Good news? Someone gets to use their coverage from Your Health Idaho.
Quality coverage for as low as $0 a month.
We do things differently in Idaho. Sometimes we go east to find west, where muddy trails meet huckleberry smiles. Stars shine electric, and the wind smells like destiny. Sure, our traffic jams are strange, and not all our steaks are ribeyes. But wherever we go, our eyes never leave the road. Belts strapped and dreams packed, no distractions, no phones, focused. From here to there, it's who we are.
Welcome back to Ashton, Idaho, home of the North Fremont Huskies. We're at halftime as the Westside Pirates leading the Huskies 15-8 in what has been a very interesting game, Josh. North Fremont struggled coming into into that first quarter. Really couldn't get anything to work for them. And yet for the second quarter, they were getting some things working, getting them working better. They got careful with their penalties and their turnovers, and I think it'd be a tight game easily at least. But Westside certainly capitalizing on the running game tonight. I think they've only tried to throw it twice and didn't need to. As it's been a Mosier game. I know you've got some stats there, Josh. Why don't you go through those with us?
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll start with Westside here. And only three people have touched the ball. You got Eli Brown that's touched the ball, their quarterback, number 11. Then you got number 18, Gage, Crusage, that's touched the ball, and he's touched the ball twice for 11 yards. But their workhorse has been Parker Moser. He's touched the ball 6 times.
That's a great verbiage, workhorse.
Yeah, 136 yards and 2 touchdowns. Of course, has been inflated by a 75-yard touchdown run and a 51 touchdown run. And those are the 2 scores for Westside.
Yeah, and he's kind of been quiet the second quarter. He picked up most of his yardage in the first quarter.
Yeah.
125 yards.
And North Fremont has had the ball the majority of the game. They've rushed it quite a few times. You got, excuse me, you have Carson Bone with 11 rushes for 32 yards, and then you have Andrew Martin for 9 rushes for 41 yards, and then you have Roy Wynn for 4 rushes and 20 yards.
And a touchdown.
And 1 touchdown. So they have 121 yards on the ground, 1 touchdown. Yeah, so that's been really the difference there.
What was the total yardage for the Pirates?
147 yards and 2 touchdowns.
So interestingly enough, total yardage is not that different. 25 yards?
Yep.
Usually you see a dominance in one of them, and we have not seen a dominance as far as the total yardage there on those numbers.
Jed Hill has thrown the ball 4 times. He's for 1 for 4, 7 yards, and 1 interception.
Yeah, those are not normal numbers for Jed Hill.
Well, he doesn't throw the ball a lot, right? This is North Fremont has been and will always be known as a rushing team, right? They come out in that triple option formation, that power option, and that's what they run. That's what they love to do. And tonight they struggled. They came out really, really, really slow in their first quarter.
There's no other way to call it. But
Westside came out firing on all cylinders. Started with a 51-yard rushing touchdown for Moser, and then a 75 off after that turnover from when Jed Hill threw that interception. So
yeah,
Westside has came to play, and Westside defense, you know, they gave up a big drive, but they stopped North Fremont on 4th and goal.
Yeah,
late in that second quarter. And that could be a big play. We need to I made note of it, so we need to keep that in the back of our minds if this game's a 1-score game.
If that took the momentum out of the Huskies, and they were feeling like things were clicking and going and moving, and then they stop them like that with time running out. That's a momentum builder for the Westside Pirates. But for the Huskies, you know, they were counting on getting that extra score and going in either tied or just 1 point versus a full touchdown. So definitely difference making, and so we're going to have to see which team comes out. Westside gets the ball; they receive the ball to start the second half. So if they get the ball in good position and Moser doesn't just turn on his bionics, $6 million man,
he wishes.
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever seen those old reruns of $6 Million Man, but when they show him moving, you know, he just like down the field, and that's kind of what Mosier felt like.
He's probably the fastest player on the court or on the field. I'm ready for basketball.
Josh, ready for basketball. For all intents and purposes, just to qualify, Josh is from South Carolina, so he's a Southern boy. Is that Southern?
Absolutely.
And he's used to it being this cold one day out of the year, and it's the day you stay inside.
Yeah.
So this poor young man is bringing it for you tonight because he loves the game.
Absolutely. You know, sometimes I dress differently, right? I'm wearing my Hey Dudes. Probably should be wearing that here in Ashton, Idaho. My toes are falling off.
Yeah, I got my boots and my warm socks on.
Yep, see, you've lived here. You've lived here.
I've been to a lot of sporting events as a broadcaster and as a parent. I learned my lesson.
I'm learning. I'm that type of guy that just learns as you go.
Well, your boy's not old enough yet.
Exactly.
We'll do enough of these games that by the time we're calling Dallas down on the field, you're going to be well versed.
I'll be bringing my own little coat, my own little furnace, everything.
We'll have the IdahoSports.com tent for Josh on top of every press box.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's about what we have to do. Some of these press boxes, they put us on top, and it's snowing and raining and wind blowing, and it gets exciting.
Absolutely.
Well, folks, we're getting ready. Teams are lining up here. This has been an IdahoSports.com halftime production. Welcome, or thank you for listening to the Idaho Launch halftime show. Did you know that current Idaho high school seniors are eligible for up to $8,000 of grant money? Apply today. Idaho Launch. They have support in every direction. Thank you, Idaho Launch. All right, like I said, Westside will receive the ball. We also want to recognize our power boosters. For the Westside Pirates, they include Ideal, Idaho's college savings program. And for the Huskies, Baxter Funeral Home, Fall River Electric, Pocock Trucking, Grand Peaks, affordable quality healthcare, Dan's Plumbing, and Big Judd's in Ashton. So thank you. Shout out to our power boosters. All right, kick is up. It's good. Pirates take a one-hop catch. They're going to catch the corner. They almost break that as Trey Stone almost kicked that corner and would have been gone. Stone trying to audition for the second fastest man on the field. He busted that open and brings it clear out to, I'm going to say the 36 and a half mark. By the way, just so you know, I talked to the head official on last week's game. And he says, I want you to tell your broadcast partner that he called it perfect. We measured it with just a little bit to go because we want it to be correct in the playoffs. So your partner is a genius. I said, I'm going to tell him. He's going to be shocked. Mosier's got the ball. He gets drilled as he makes the cut on the corner. He is introduced to Orrin Miller as he just drills him. I think Josh Heiner there also. Woo, that was a hit. So they give him no gain on the play. And the coaching staff up here saying that was a missed block because it would have been a score.
Instead, Mosier gets popped in front of by that middle linebacker.
Yeah, and a hit that you don't want your star running back to even ever get hit by, because that either rings your bell or causes you to maybe not hit that hole with the same power the next time. All right, they're going to take the ball, and it's going to be a fumble.
He stumbled.
He stumbled.
Yeah.
Mosier stumbled as he came across that. I thought he fumbled it. He stumbled and went down. I thought he was just jumping on the ball. But they're going to lose a yard and a half on the play. Brings up a third and a long 11 for the Pirates in not what we thought we would see coming out of this. And I think Westside's coaching staff certainly going to be drafting up a play to get it to Mosier. I'm going to guess up the tackle slot. They don't. Brown back to throw. He's got a long throw. He's got a runner down. His player goes down. I think they're going to call a flag.
Absolutely they are, yeah.
There's the flag. Obvious PI as he tripped over his defender. And that's a big penalty for the Huskies, but a great penalty for the Pirates.
That's going to be North Fremont's 5th penalty of the game.
Wow. Trying to see where they're going to spot that ball. It's right over the 50-yard mark, now at the 44-yard mark. No, the 49-yard mark. Wrong mark, wrong line. The football team's standing over the number, so I have no visual of it. 49, it's a 1st and 10 for the Pirates as they got bailed out of that by a defensive pass interference call against the Huskies. They hand it off up the middle. That's going to go be Crew Sage. Sage gets probably a yard out of it. I again, that's big. Orrin Miller kind of filling that middle for the Huskies and limiting what could have been probably a 3 or 4 yard gain if he hadn't have been there. So he's doing a good job of anticipating where they're going to be coming through and I guess avoiding the block because they don't want to let Sage or Mosier get it up. All right, they're going to hand it off to Mosier. Mosier hits that hole, and he doesn't get much, maybe 3 again. That's Wynn and Orrin Miller and the quarterback, Jed Hill, just all 3 of them literally hit him with such force that it kind of snapped his neck and threw him back down. So he got some yardage out of it. It's going to be third and probably 5.5 maybe. So certainly an doable yardage for the Pirates as Brown comes under center. He's going to hand it off fake. He's going to drop back. He's going to pass again. He's got a receiver. His receiver brings it in. Oh, he fumbles it. He brought it in. It hit his knee as he brought it down and bounces out of bounds. It's an incomplete pass. Now 4th down.
It was a beautiful throw. It hit him right in stride there.
Perfect. I thought it was a big gain. We're going to be setting up another touchdown. And just, he was falling, so it came down and hit that knee. It was Trey Stone. And Stone's we've watched him in the warm-ups make catch after catch. So I think it was just the momentum of he was making the catch coming down.
Garrett Robinson.
Wasn't Stone?
Number 30.
Oh, okay. They were running together. So Garrett Robinson not getting the pass he wants. The Pirates set up in kicking formation. The snap is back. It's going to be a fake, and they're not going to get it. They are not going to get it. They'll pick up about 3 yards. North Fremont played that well. When they first took off, I thought there's no chance, and then he turned the corner, and I thought he might pull it off, and doesn't. I'm trying to see where they spot it.
Yeah, it was about 4th and 5, and he gained about 1, so they're going to spot this at the 45-yard line.
There we go, 45-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Huskies. Certainly a good turnout if you're a Husky fan. If you're a Pirate fan, you're probably jumping up and down and pulling your hair. All right, Hill under center. He's going to do the quick handoff, and they will, I don't think, get anything out of that as they throw the running back down 5 yards behind. It's Martin, but I think they'll give him forward motion. Yeah, no gain. Back to the line of scrimmage was all literally no gain. Interesting. Usually Martin doesn't get caught in the backfield or tossed down by the entire west side defensive line. So North Fremont now with his 2nd down and 10. Hill under center. He's going to fake that quick, or not fake. He's going to take that big handoff up the middle and get about. Oh, now we got some stuff happening. There's a flag at the end of the play. And then well after the play is over, a North Fremont player bumped into a Westside player or hit him, I'm not sure which, and he went down and a flag flies. That one for sure will be.
Yeah, there's 2 separate penalties.
Yeah, 2 separate penalties.
Look, one's in the formation of holding, one's after the play for sure.
And they're both against North Fremont?
We're about to find out.
Yeah, the officials are, I think they're both against North Fremont because the officials are having a tough time. So it's holding North Fremont, that's 10 yards. Dead ball after the play is dead. Unsportsmanlike against North Fremont.
That's 30 yards.
Youch, 30 yards of penalty, 25 yards, I guess. Wow. That is not what North Fremont wanted. That's going to move the ball where? All the way back to the 15, to the 20. They put it at the 20, so 2nd and eternity.
2nd in Island Park.
Wrong direction. Gotta head that way. We're going to the Tetons.
Yeah.
One of the best football stadiums here. As you can see the hills of Island Park right behind us. And then in the daylight, you can see the Tetons right out of the press box window here. So beautifully picturesque, but not from the position they're in now, as they now have a big hold to gain back. North Fremont takes it up the middle, Looks like that play was handed off to Owen Reed. Reed's going to pick up, I don't know, 3-4 yards. What'd you give him, Josh?
I'm going to give him 4.
4? That's great, but not when you're 2nd and 25 or whatever it is.
Yeah, it was 2nd and 25 now. It's going to be 3rd and 21.
3rd and 21. 7 minutes, 44 seconds and counting here in the third quarter. A Westside Pirate 15-8 lead over the Huskies of North Fremont. North Fremont was moving the ball. A couple of big penalties that put them back on their heels. This third down has got to make up some huge yardage. They're going to counter it. Wynn's going to get the ball. He's coming around the corner and he slips. He's going to get it back to about the 35, but nowhere near what they need to get.
There's going to be a big holding call. There's another holding call.
Against them.
Against North Fremont.
I didn't even see the flag.
I'm expecting Westside to decline it and just take this 4th down.
Oh, yep, there it is. Holding penalty against the Huskies. Josh, how many yards of penalties has North Fremont got?
Well, just in the second half, they've given up 50
yards in penalties.
Just in starting the third quarter.
That's not championship football. You can't do that. They have no choice. They don't decline it. They're going to take the yardage. They're looking for field positions, what they're doing.
3rd and 30 now.
3rd and 30. So you're not wrong when you say 3rd in Marysville. All right, so Hill with a big job in front of him, comes under center. They're just going to see what they can do. They're going to look at the quarterback option. Hill keeps the option. He's going to break through the secondary. He hits the sideline. He'll get it back out to about the 43. Not enough for the first down, but certainly makes the field position much better. Gutsy move by Hill. Jed, every time I think I see a mistake, he kind of redeems himself, and I think that's just what happens when you're a football family. That whole Hill family, a football family. They like to coach, they like to play, they like to watch, they like to cheer. And Hill certainly showing that that's the case for him. 6 minutes now left in the third quarter as they are going to punt. Now we have a whistle. I'm waiting for the official. I can't believe North Fremont would burn a timeout here. And whatever it was positioning officials' timeout. And so North Fremont will punt the ball away. They get the punt up. Nice punt. I think it's going to roll down right about the 28-yard line. Now they mark it to 30. I think he was trying to tone that kick down because he didn't want it to go out of bounds or anything like that. But it was low and looked like it could have been a lot deeper, but it just kind of went out at the 30. I kind of expected to try to pin him back in the 10. So Westside now with the ball, under 6 minutes to play. Oh, right at 6 minutes to play. And the lead for the Pirates. So it's going to be the Pirates. Josh, call the play.
Why not just
Moser?
give it back to Moser? Yeah, absolutely.
They fake it up to Mosier, but they give it to Sage as he goes back to the line of scrimmage. A gain of 1 on the play, I'll give him. So 2nd and 9 for the Pirates. Not having the success they had in the first quarter, but this is championship football. I'm not thinking we won't see that. Mosier had halftime to catch his breath. All right, back to the line. Brown takes it. He pitches it out to Mosier. Mosier's caught in the backfield. Holy cow. That'll be a loss on the play for a loss of 2. That is Cutter Bowman. He'll get credited for the sack. Actually, they're going to be a loss of 4 on the play. They need to stop moving the down marker. Now it's a loss of 3 on the play. It's floating.
Yeah, Cutter with the tackle for loss there. That's the second one on
Mosier.
On Mosier, just here in the third quarter.
That's interesting because he has been their workhorse. Now they're going with receivers. Brown back to pass. He's got a receiver. He doesn't make the catch. It's Mosier. Mosier was trying to look like he played in the NFL, make a one-handed catch. and does not get it. If he'd have made that catch, it was nothing but
Mosier started
score.
in the backfield and went straight up the field. He was wide open and just overthrew him.
Well, that's a play you put in your – it didn't work, but you put it in the memory books because it will. Yeah, he's not going to drop that pass next time, I can promise
just
you.
overthrown about a yard or two. He tried – he's only about 5'6".
But he can probably jump higher than either one of you, of us, I mean. I think they're probably going to punt this one. Rugby punt gets off. That's going to be – oh, what a great roll. Got a west side roll to it. That's going to go all the way back to the 23. Came down at about the 35. Rolled forever. West Side's going, yeah, keep going. They're all blowing it. And North Fremont's going, stop, please. So North Fremont now needing to make up for that levy of penalties. That last series of downs that was just ugly. No other word to call it. They are a great team, but they cannot let things like that happen.
Yeah, this has been a different North Fremont team than we've seen recently.
All right, they're going to run that ball off of a tackle. They'll pick up probably, I'm going to see second effort. Is there a penalty?
No, there's not.
Martin with the carry takes it down to the 30-yard line, so pick up of 6. Yeah, I'm going to call it 6. You can call it whatever you want. I'm not taking stats. All right, so it's a second down. North Fremont picking up a couple of yards there that they desperately needed. Hill looking over the defense. He's talking to his two backs. He's got twin backs in the backfield. He's going to hand it off to Martin. Martin hits the hole, but nothing there. He actually is knocked back as big number 79, Aaron McDaniel, I don't think I'd want to meet that kid in the dark alley.
He's a big boy. He's been busy tonight. He's been filling a lot of holes. He's had a good game so far.
He has. He was the one that was knocked over on the unsportsmanlike penalty. He played it well, came up real quick, and was like, whoa! So he not only does he read the defense or the offense and respond effectively, he's an actor too. All right, they're going to give it to Martin. Martin goes off the tackle, but their shoestring tackle brought him down immediately. I'm not sure he got anything.
He gained about 3.
Did he get 3?
He got the first down as well.
Did he get it? Okay, I didn't think he got it. Brought down by Lincoln Henderson. I thought he stretched his body out, didn't he? Because he really was only a step beyond that line of scrimmage when he came down, and he must have stretched his body and his hand and everything to get that. All right, North Fremont's going to do it again. They go with that quick pass or that quick carry. If ball's out, it's going to be fumbled, and West Side recovers. Trying to see who's got that ball. I think it's number 30 makes the fumble. Number 30 is Garrett Robinson.
I think Martin got popped there.
Martin's down on the field. Not good. He got hit hard. He's staying down. That is not good. He's been their workhorse tonight. Now the athletic trainer coming out onto the field, coaching staff. You hope that that's just the wind knocked out of him. Hate to see an athlete of Martin's caliber go down in the championship series. We're going to fade away for some commercial sponsors, and we'll be back.
I'm Matt from Salt Lake City. Last year, while climbing in the Tetons, I fell nearly 600 feet. My hip bone was broken and exposed. I could see my quad muscles, and I had lacerated my liver. And I knew right away that blood was filling my abdomen. After a 3-hour rescue operation, I was airlifted to Ermax Trauma Center. I was rushed into surgery. Then their amazing team worked with me for weeks of rehab. Thanks to their incredible care, I've made a full recovery and I'm back to doing the things I love. And that's why I say, take me to Ermac.
Folks, I've got good news and bad news. Bad news? You just took that selfie with poison ivy. Good news? Someone gets to use their coverage from Your Health Idaho. Quality coverage for as low as $0 a month.
welcome back to Ashton as we've helped Garrett.
Nope.
Not, is it Martin?
Austin Martin, yep.
Austin Martin? Andrew Martin. Neither one of us are right.
A.
Off the
Martin.
field. He cannot walk. It's an ankle injury. He's probably done for the night. Got a pass play. Brown rolls out. He's got a receiver. Does not make it. It's an incomplete pass. It could have had a PI on it because they were pushing each other. The problem is I don't know who you'd have called it on.
Yep, and there is a flag there, so I think they're going to call holding here.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see that flag. I was watching the end, but there is a flag back in where is typical of holding territory. The officials conversing with each other to make sure they get it right. They indicated it is a holding penalty against West Side. And so that's a spot of the foul, if I remember. So that's going to move the ball back seriously for West Side. They mark it at the 50-yard. Yep, so take it back to the 50-yard line. So that's 10, 10. So we got 20 yards. I thought that was going to be back farther.
It's only 10 yards.
Well, but it makes it a replay of a first down, but it's 1st and 20. So Brown passing more tonight than we thought he would. The officials stopped the action with a whistle, and I'm trying to see what they're doing. The clock shows 2 minutes and 25 seconds and counting. Now they say they can go. They hand it off to Mosier. Mosier not going to get anything there as, guess who again? A whole bunch of Huskies, but they're led by Orrin Miller again. Miller having a pretty good night, but his brethren in purple certainly helping him. He's not doing it by himself. That defensive line is doing everything they can. So no gain on that play. 2nd down for the Pirates, 2nd and 20. Something you're not used to hearing about the Westside Pirates, 2nd and 20. All right, we're coming up the line. Brown under center now. He's going to hand it off to Sage. Sage will pick up probably 4 or 5 yards on that. He's brought down by Wynn. So that'll set up 3rd and 15 for the Pirates. And that's a long 3rd down, actually 3rd and 16. He only get 4 yards on that.
Give him 4 yards, 3rd and 16.
That's a long 3rd down, Josh. Westside's certainly capable. 75-yard touchdown run. Don't count anything out. But now we're going to have a timeout on the field. Westside's going to call it. So we're going to reach out for some of our prescriber or our sponsors.
Fall River Propane serves eastern Idaho from Shelley and Firth to Island Park and Teton Valley with the highest quality, hottest burning propane at competitive prices. Our industry-trained and certified service staff services all makes and models of propane, fireplaces, and stoves. Fall River Propane is your full-service propane provider for homes and businesses. Check them out all at fallriverpropane.com or call anytime at our new phone number, 833-682-3671. That's 833-682-3671. Fall River Propane. Experience the difference. At Big Judd's in Ashton, their homestyle burgers are made with fresh ingredients every day. Their meat is never pre-made or frozen. The challenge is on when you order their world-famous 1 pound or 2 pound burgers. But if you order the Man vs. Food burger, all bets are off. Not a burger fan.
Got a final on that sugar game. Go ahead, finish that.
Big Judge also has chicken sandwiches, salads, finger steaks, and more. You'll find something for everyone, even at 11 a.m. Monday through Saturday, and always ready to serve you.
Pass play in progress now as they throw deep pass downfield. Brown trying to connect on that Mosier connection because Mosier can get past the secondary. It falls incomplete. It's a timing issue because Mosier, again, was open. He makes that catch, and he's open. So it's a timing issue for a team that has spent and earned their living running. Timing is going to always be an issue when you're only used to throwing 4 to 8 times a game. Challenging. So now it's a big 4th down. Bunting sequence is in an area where you would think they would definitely punt. They're counting. The officials are looking at it. The clock is at 1:06. Officials now telling the punter to get it going. Man goes in motion, the snap back, the rugby punt is going to be a fake again. Now he decides to kick it, shanks it. It's going to go out of bounds at about the 30, maybe the 29. Boy, they didn't even get back to the original, to the first down markers for them. Not quite sure what happened, why he didn't give that a nice big boot.
Well, the ball went off the side of his foot there and jangled right out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Only gained about 14 yards on the punt.
Well, I think he was trying to coffin corner punt it, make a punt that would roll out of bounds inside the 10, so he can't return it. Doesn't work out that way. Just by the way, that is final. Sugar has defeated Weiser 25-7. So there's one of your state playoff. Hill back to throw. He's drilled, and I do mean drilled. Number 66. That is Judd Seeley, I think, just looking at that roster, but that looks like it's Judd Seeley. And he just drilled Hill, and no gain on the play. So 2nd and 10 for the Huskies. So North Fremont with trip receivers to the top, double backs in the backfield. Option play, they kick it out, it's fumbled. I think it's going to be recovered by West Side. No, it is not. A great offensive athletic ability shown by Hill, not by Hill, by Wynn. Roy Wynn, as he made it out there and dove underneath the West Side player to steal that away from him, but a loss on the play of about 5.
Now 3rd and 15, we're under 22 seconds.
Jiminy Christmas, we're having a lot of negative yardage going on here. So time an issue, and as far as moving us in, I think North Fremont's just trying to get one play going. They're going to hand it off to the ball's loose. Is there a flag?
Yeah, there is a flag.
Tegan Sessons on that tackle. I didn't quite see what happened, but he gets up a little gingerly, but North Fremont moving back, so they obviously know that penalty is going to be against them. I missed, though, all of it, but holding penalty. Good grief, that's got to be pushing 100 yards of penalties for this team. Wow, not a championship outing when you have that many penalties.
Yeah, that's 80 yards in penalties right there.
80 yards? Boy, you take that off of their net, of their overall offensive yardage, and your net net's
nine penalties this game.
Your net net's not a good thing, as now they move the ball back all the way to the 15.
Under 2 seconds now.
I feel like we're saying 3rd and Marysville again.
Officially 3rd and 25.
3rd and 25, and we've got time runs out, so that's going to bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. And with 3 quarters of play underway, it's the Westside Pirates 15, the North Fremont Huskies 8. Welcome back to Ashton, Idaho, as we're beginning the last quarter of play in this semifinal action between the Westside Pirates and the North Fremont Huskies. Huskies a little bit stunned as they haven't been able to do what they normally do, and that is rack up about 35 points beyond their opponents, and they've been keeping their opponents at 11 points a game. West Side now 15, but the problem is North Fremont's 8. All right, so they're going to throw another pass.
And another penalty, I believe this is on North Fremont.
Another North Fremont penalty. The pass is complete out to the 20, but it's going to be a holding penalty. That's the only thing that can happen, and that's going to put them over 100 yards of penalties. We're watching the officials. It is a holding. They decline it.
As they should.
Yeah. Brings up a 4th down. The coaching staff here having a conversation during the timeout about why they would have accepted that penalty that set them back so far that they were trying to use for field position, and a disagreement between the coaching staff, and I think they listened because they declined that one. So North Fremont at their own all 5, no choice but to punt that away, and field position will be perfect for West Side. Boy, they almost blocked it. They got it away. A nice boot. And Mosier back to field it, but he just lets it roll dead, and that's going to go all the way back to the 22. What a kick by the North Fremont kicker, and I didn't see who it was. Is that Hill?
That is Roy Wynn.
Wynn was the kicker?
Yeah.
Wow. That was everything they wanted. Everyone was looking for that ball to probably be marked down, ready to play at about the 50, and it's back at the 23.
60. No, 58. Yeah, you're right.
58-yard punt in high school, you don't see that very often. A lot of people here in the press box with us tonight. Another radio station out of Preston, West Side area, and coaching staff and the stats man, and Josh and I. So West Side, 1st and 10 from the 23. They're going to send that on a trap into the middle, and nothing there. Number 70 stopped the ball carrier. I can't see who the ball carrier was. It was Mosier.
It's Mosier, yep.
It is Mosier.
-2.
Andy Jorgensen, the tackler, number 70, and about 3 other Huskies. And they got 2, you say? No, they lost.
-2, yeah.
Lost 2, okay.
That was Mosier. Yeah, Mosier had 136 yards in the first half. He has 1 yard in the second half.
They're going to hand it off to Mosier again. Mosier hits the hole, but they just close down on him. He'll probably pick up 3. Wynn. Yeah, Roy Wynn on the stop. Interesting to see Wynn coming in from the cornerback position.
Absolutely, yeah. He's been playing that corner position.
He has been playing
corner
that
safety,
winner, but he's in safeties where he's lined up now. But he came in and hit. He's bending over right now. That was a collision. He was coming in fast, and he hit Mosier fast. And those are one of those where you both remember it after the game. Okay, Brown back to pass. He's rolling to the right side. He's looking for Mosier downfield, and he does make a connection. I think it's a catch. It is a catch.
Is that intercepted?
It's an interception. I think that's what they're saying. I can't tell. That's what Fremont's saying, but the official's not saying anything. So,
and I believe that was Roy Wynn over there on the interception, but I'm waiting for it.
There's no indication. They're moving the sticks. I think they're going to say it's a first down for the Huskies. They do. First down. They say it is first down Pirates.
So both offensive and defensive player
came
got
down
the
with
ball, but offensive player always gets the win. So possession goes to the offense.
Wow, big deal. And for Brown, that's the connection that's working. He rolls out to the left side. He's going to do it again. He's throwing. He's got a man wide open, and he's going to break it. That's Mosier. Mosier's going to go all the way. He takes it in the end zone. Touchdown, West Side, and no flags. You know, it's been that kind of a game when we're watching the play happen, and everybody's looking into the backfield to see if there's a flag. Not a flag, but Brown and Mosier finally connecting on that running back out of the backfield rollout play that they've been trying to perfect. We're struggling with it, and have now on 2 straight plays run that. And the second play, Mosier just takes it to the house.
That was Henderson. That was Lincoln Henderson with a 65-yard touchdown pass.
No, that was Mosier, wasn't it?
That was.
Well, the coach tells me that Josh is right. I don't know why I ever question you. Oh, both the coaches. But the kick is up and good. So the West Side Pirates open up the fourth quarter with a score, and now with 10 minutes and 36 seconds left in this ball game, West Side with a commanding lead, 21-8 over the North Fremont Huskies,
20.
the home team.
22.
What did I say, 23?
22, not 21. They just didn't add the extra point yet.
Oh, I was just reading the scoreboard. I'm like, that's not what the scoreboard said. They're just slow on the trigger.
It's cold. It's cold.
Well, I'm
too.
surrounded by Joshes who are keeping me honest tonight. Somebody's got to. The winner of this game going to the state championship game.
Let's see if there's an update on score. I know the game started about an hour ago.
Well, I think we're an hour ahead of the
Are we an hour ahead?
Declo Melba game, so we'll finish before we know who wins that game. But I can tell you what we'll listen to on the drive home. IdahoSports.com. All right, so Westside opening up the fourth quarter by getting back into the scoring. And, you know, if the first and the fourth quarter you can score 15 points each one, odds are you're probably going to win. So far they've scored 15 in the first, and now
Declo is leading Melba 14-0 in the second.
No way. Declo leading Melba 14-0 in the second quarter. So that's not what I thought I would hear. Declo, the squid kickoff by the Pirates is going to be fielded right at about the 30-yard line for 30 to 35. 35. I think it's the 35-yard line. Yeah, they do mark at the 35-yard line. So the Huskies get an opportunity to get things moving as they need to get on the scoreboard. They have to get on the scoreboard basically at this point. 10 minutes and 34 seconds left in this ball game, and the opportunity to play the winner of that Declo-Melba game, which has got to be a dogfight. I'm shocked to hear that score. I'm sure there's more to this score than we're hearing. North Fremont now with the ball, lining up. Hill looks over the secondary, takes it. He's going to keep it himself. You know, he's going to go up the middle. He'll pick up 4 yards. Brought down by number 66, Judd Seeley. Oh, a late flag comes in. What after the play? What's going on here? So are we having a little bit of a social gathering out here? the officials conversing at midfield, trying to figure out what the play or the flag is. But boy, the Hankies are going to need to be washed after this game. They've spent more time on the ground than in the pockets. Now we've got all of the officials out there trying to converse. They now break up. They're going to wave that Hanky off. No penalty on the play. Interesting.
You know, I love that all the referees gathered together to discuss what was going to happen there, and they decided to pick it up.
They had to have a vote. Everybody everyone say aye.
I like that, though. I like that.
All right, so it brings up a second down. Second and about 6 for the Huskies. They're going to option out to Bone. Bone's going to hit the corner. He's going to turn the corner. He will probably get that first down and then some. He does. Takes it down to the 50-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. So he picks up about 10
yards. Yeah.
10? Okay.
Yeah, that's Bone's first carry of the second half. He had 11 in the first. Just first one.
Because Martin's on the bench, done for the night.
Absolutely.
He's been the workhorse. So Bone's got to pick it up. And in games we've called in the past, Bone's been there, capable. So it's not like they're suffering at that spot at all. Hill under center. He's going to hand it off up the middle to Bone. Bone's going to be met at the line. He'll probably fall forward for a gain of 2, maybe 3. Well defended. You know that guy that's been there all night, Judd Seeley, number 66, is bringing down a lot of the Huskies, blocking holes or plugging holes. All right, we're going to go 2 receivers to the short screen. Quick pass out to Roy Wynn. He'll pick up 3 or 4 yards before he's brought down. Nice catch. quick pass from Hill to Wynn, and he just tries to take it and go upfield. And Josh, how many did he get?
About 5 yards.
Did he get that many? Oh, so it's going to set up third and a long 4. So North Fremont trying to mix it up. You know, the one thing we haven't seen them do that we watched them in warm-up is that running back pass. All right, Hill under center. He's going to hand it off up the middle, off center. That is number 3, Jacob Hill, one of the other Hills. He's very close. I would almost guess they're going to measure this one. 71 on the stop. That is Reef Graves. They don't measure that. Surprising to me why they would not. 4th and inches. This is quarterback keeper country with Hill as your quarterback. No, a flag. We're going to have an illegal motion penalty against North Fremont. Hill drops the ball and starts walking back pissed. No other word to say it, folks. And it looked to the official like he was coming right at him, and he was just walking back trying to blow off some steam.
Unsportsmanlike.
What happened? Another flag. Unsportsmanlike now against West Side. So they went holding first, and then a penalty against West Side. So it's a first down for the Huskies. Wow, that was hard to see. Hill's going to keep the ball, and he's not going to get anywhere as he was trying to hide, and they read that perfectly. And they brought him down. He's staying on the ground. But a great play. Guess who made the stop? Mosier.
Yeah, Hill's been struggling. He got hit really hard in the first quarter on a pass attempt, and he keeps shaking that hand. Yeah. This is his right hand.
He was trying to follow his tackler, just kind of hide behind his tackler, and got caught up from behind and went down hard. Hate to see that for that young man. So Hill back at the line, 2nd and 10.5. He's going to fake it. He's back to pass. He's rolling. He's throwing. He's got a receiver. He makes a connection. It's not going to – Josh, it's Cutter Bowman making the catch at about the 25. It's not enough for the first down. We're trying to see the spot and the mark. It's going to be 3rd and 1.
Yep, 9-yard gain right there on that pass play.
Well, I thought when he turned that, he made a catch and then turned, and I thought, well, with that turn, he'll probably pick up the first down. He doesn't. So it's going to be 3rd and 1, and critical 3rd and 1 with 7 minutes and 53 seconds left on the clock for this game. Hill under center. He's going to give it a quick carry up the middle. He's not going to get much there he
gains the first down.
He got the first down. That's what I was looking for. The whole entire West Side Pirates team on top of Bone. Yep, that is Bone. He does get the first down. He gets literally a yard and a half. So they got it 1st and 10 from about the 25, it looks like. North Fremont, the line's getting hard to read because it's the football team standing in front of all of them. North Fremont back. Hill's back to pass. He's looking. He's throwing. It goes out of bounds. Nothing there. I think he read it well because there were 2 Huskies there and only 1 defender. And I think he just didn't know which one he was throwing to for a minute.
Yeah, he had a couple of receivers open there, but it was a little bit of a duck that came out of his hand.
Well, that's that hand that you were talking about just a minute ago. I think it's been – if it's not numb, it's got to be nigh on. And if it's not numb, the only thing he's got is pain.
Well, you're throwing an ice cube out there. That ball is definitely frozen.
That's not an ice cube. It's a brick.
That's a brick. You're right.
Nice block. Hill's going to hand it off on the trap, and it's going to be caught in the backfield. Nothing there. They're going to be a loss as Sessions will be brought down by Gunderson, it looks like. Nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and 13?
12.
12, okay. You have to connect with under 7 minutes now. 6 minutes, 56 seconds and counting.
Yeah, they got to keep going.
This is do or die. This is definitely 4th down country. You've got to get it going here to stay in this game at all for the North Fremont Huskies. Hill looking. He looks over to his coach. Doesn't change the play. He just takes the snap. Quick throw out to Wynn again. Wynn probably will only pick up a yard. Good call. If Wynn could have beat that tackler, he could have picked up some serious yardage. But as it is, nothing doing. And the play coming in, Sessions bringing the play in as they're trying to figure out 4th and 11 now. So they only got a yard out of that.
6 minutes left. You got to keep going.
Yeah.
And there it is to get a timeout.
Yeah, North Fremont with the timeout. We're going to finish talking about some of our fine sponsors.
Franklin Building Supplies, a proud supporter of local student athletes and all of the building professionals of Eastern Idaho. Their friendly and knowledgeable team is ready to help make your project a success from start to finish. Franklin Building Supply in Pocatello, worth the trip.
And for over 20 years, Preston Auto Parts has been serving the folks in the Preston and surrounding areas with the best auto parts and customer service around. Preston Auto Parts is an independent CarQuest dealer and proudly supports Preston Athletics. I think tonight they're supporting West Side Athletics. Preston Auto Parts wants to wish the West Side Pirates good luck in state today. So far, that luck's carrying out, Josh, as the Pirates with a comfortable lead, and the Huskies in a do or die just to try to stay in this somewhat. As we're going to come out of the timeout. I don't know if there's a game plan. I see the Huskies winning this one, Josh.
Well, there's still 6 minutes left, and you got to score
gotta make
here.
It happen.
You got to get this 4th down play, if anything, though. You got to start right here.
Hill's banged up, but he's in there being a trooper. He's under center. Drops back to pass. He's looking. They're back there. He's got to roll to the right. He's got to be careful that there's not a holding. He's going to throw, and he throws it into the hands of a Pirate who doesn't bring it in. And it'll fall incomplete, and that's a turnover on downs, and that's a smart move by the Westside Pirates to not get the catch. They'd have lost yardage.
That's a huge one right there.
That could be the game.
Yeah. The way that Westside can run the ball.
If Westside can just spend the next 3 to 4 minutes running the ball down the field, eat that clock. The clock now with 5 minutes and 57 seconds showing. That'll be the ball game.
Now they've only run the ball for about 5 yards in the whole second half, so they got to get this going right here.
Yeah, but they perfected the Brown to Mosier rolling pass play those last 2 downs, and it certainly worked for them. So
probably not throwing this though.
I would think not. Brown under center. He hands it off to Mosier. Mosier hits the line. He'll fall forward for a gain of probably 3. I think that's Mosier. No, it is not Mosier. It's Sage. And I'm trying to think that's Sage. I'm trying to watch.
I think it was Henderson.
Henderson looks to be the overall target. Coach, can you tell us, is Henderson? Was it Crew? Yeah, Crew Sage then, okay. All right, so 2nd down and 8. Brown just watching the clock and let it ebb away. Oh, he's watching the official. Now the official starts the count. He's going to hand it off at the middle. He's going to go. Almost breaks it. Oh! Mosier went up that middle. That's his power move. He picks up about
12 yards.
12 yards before he's tripped up at the 40. 1st down for West Side, and things going West Side's way now with under 5 minutes to go. They just got to get about 2 first downs to continue this, and they start shining up their track shoes for the state game. Huskies are definitely frustrated after a wonderful season. West Side watching the clock tick. Wise management by Brown. Brown hands it off up the middle. Not much there. On the stop for the Huskies, number 77, Cameron Schuldberg. So they stop the clock. Timeout on which side? I didn't see. We're going to fade away for some commercial sponsors.
I'm Matt from Salt Lake City. Last year, while climbing in the Tetons, I fell nearly 600 feet. My hip bone was broken and exposed. I could see my quad muscles, and I had lacerated my liver. And I knew right away that blood was filling my abdomen. After a 3-hour rescue operation, I was airlifted to Ermax Trauma Center. I was rushed into surgery. Then their amazing team worked with me for weeks of rehab. Thanks to their incredible care, I've made a full recovery and I'm back to doing the things I love. And that's why I say, take me to...
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
Welcome back. Under play now here as Westside hands the ball off of the right side of the ball. They don't hand it off. It looked like it was a quarterback option that Brown kept it, and he took it down. Trying to see, it's probably a gain of 5, 4. I want to call it 4.5.
We're going to say 4.
We'll give him 4, so it's third down. Josh trying to stay away from the window. I'm trying to see out the window. He's trying to hang back to not freeze to death, and I'm trying to say, I can't see. All right, Brown with the ball, waiting for the clock to count as we're now under 4 minutes. He's doing the smart thing. His coach has taught him well. Waits for the official to start the count, takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Mosier. It is not Mosier. My apologies. It's number 24, Trey Stone. And number 64, Colton Renoff, makes the tackle. And we'll have another timeout, so it's 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. We need to finish recognizing some of our advertisers here. So for Valley Office Systems, they're proud to support the North Fremont Huskies. For all your office supply and system needs, remember Valley Office Systems. I guess we've got everybody else. Who we got there?
Grand Peaks, your community health center, is proud to support our local athletes and keep them healthy on the road to the state titles. Grand Peaks, located in St. Anthony.
All right, we're coming out of the timeout. The Pirates desperately trying to find out something that'll work. Also, our power boosters for Westside Pirates. It's Ideal, Idaho's college savings program. Baxter Funeral Home for the Huskies, and we're going to come back to those later as we're getting into action. Brown now, it is not Brown, it's the punter. It is also Brown. Brown's going to come up. They show punt, and then, they did exactly. North Fremont jumped off sides when Hill came in. He was back to punt. He came in right under center, and North Fremont thought he was coming in and going to take the ball and just keep going on the run, and just bit hard. So they'll mark off 5 yards for the offsides against North Fremont. Now it's 4th and 1.
That defensive line really thought they're going to run a QB sneak on 4th and 6. And they jumped off sides.
Got to remember, these are high school kids, 16, 17 years old. They're going to go off emotion. I've seen that go off emotion for college kids. So sometimes your instincts of reaction kick in, and that's what happened. So now Brown's got a 4th and 1. And he's going to keep it, and he'll get the first down as his entire running back staff just ran up his back, kept him moving, and they'll move the ball down to the 49-yard line. And it's a 1st and down for the Pirates, 3 minutes and 20 seconds and counting, and probably that is going to be the nail on the coffin.
I think you got to get one more first down.
Yeah, but you got to have 2 scores. So the game's, for all intents and purposes,
pretty much over.
Brown just smiles and watches, puts his hands on his hips. He's going to say, let's take 20 seconds off the clock, take it under 2 minutes. And he's waiting for the official midfield. Midfield starts the count, so he'll take the snap. He's going to hand a quick pass, a quick handoff up the middle to Sage, and Sage will pick up a yard on the play, probably. 2nd and 9, and what's more, the death toll on a tremendous season for the North Fremont Huskies, sounding hard and heavy at this point. the coaching staff here for Westside wants to get down on the field and celebrate with his Pirates. So they're loading up their gear. And, Coach, great job. All right, Brown now coming up again under center. 2 minutes, 20 seconds and counting. He's going to watch for the official to start the count. He does. He'll now take the snap. He'll hand it off to Sage. It is Sage. Sage will pick up a good gain, probably 3-4 yards. What is it?
Yeah, they're going to say 4 yards there.
4 yards. So 3rd and 5, but what's more is that should take us under 2. That does take us under 2 minutes. So they'll take a 3rd down snap at about 1:45, I would think.
About 1:30.
1:35, huh? Okay, you're right. I forget. There's no 24-second clock. We're ready for basketball because the clock's there this year.
Is it?
Yeah, shot clock in basketball this year.
That's right. I'm excited for that. That changes the game in high school immensely.
A lot. So minute 30, you're right, Josh. He takes a snap at a minute 30, hands it off to Mosier. Mosier picks up, doesn't get the first down, but he does pick up probably 2 yards. That'll bring up a 4th down and a minute 20 and counting. So we'll be under a minute when they take the 4th down snap. And frankly, they don't care what happens. Turn the ball over or not. It is Westside Pirates ball game, and they will be heading to next week's state championship game. So it will be nothing but an incredible championship game. If Decla wins that game, it will be down at Holt Arena. If Melba wins, is it in Holt Arena?
I believe so.
Westside takes a timeout? All right, so Westside will take a timeout. We'll finish paying tribute with 42 seconds left to our power boosters for the North Fremont Huskies. They include Fall River Electric, Pocock Trucking, Grand Peaks Affordable Quality Healthcare, Dan's Plumbing, and Big Judd's in Ashton. Also, the one we didn't get to finish, Gateway Park in Idaho Falls. They're bringing the mountain to town this winter season.
I drove past it today, and they're working on it. They're getting that snow ready.
I've been watching some of their reels. They look fun.
Oh, yeah.
They're a new tubing hill in Idaho Falls, located right by Ryder Park on Sunnyside Road, close to the freeway. It snows every day, so it's great for families, kids, youth groups. Anyone will have a fun time at East Idaho's newest tubing hill. Josh and I, as excited as any other kid on Christmas morning.
Maybe we'll have to go down at least once, huh?
On a broadcast. Yeah. All right, 42 seconds left in this ball game. Westside with a 4th and 4. They'll take a snap, and doesn't really matter what they do. They hand it off up the middle. It'll be no gain on the play. 2 yards, they say. 70 making the stop. That's Andy Jorgensen. So it'll be a turnover on downs. So they'll stop the clock at 38 seconds. North Fremont will have 1 or 2 chances to at least make it respectable, but really no chance to win this game. And that's frustrating for a team as good as North Fremont, who's played as well this year as North Fremont. There's a little bit of salt in the wound, if you will, to lose this one at home in a game that's been really the penalties that's been the difference. So Hill will come up. He looks over the defense, goes under center. He's going to take the snap, hands it off up the gut. He gives it to the little bro, the little cuz, whichever it is, Jacob. Jacob with a nice run, but that keeps the clock running as he only picks up 8 yards. And we're now at 25 seconds, and the clock's going.
I think that might be it.
I think if they didn't go for all the bananas on that one, I don't think they're going to. Now 15 seconds. I think they're just going to wait it out. They understand that it is over. Now they come up to the line. I'm surprised. 5 seconds. They might have to hurry to get a play in. And Hill will just now, oh my. No, there's a flag fly with 0.6 seconds.
We support Idaho Sports.
Have a good week.
So the North Fremont gets flagged for an illegal motion. I'm not sure how you do that. And that will be, they now wind the clock. The half of a second left goes off. And that's the end of it, folks. Westside has defeated the Westside Pirates have defeated the North Fremont Huskies by a final of 22-8. We're going to fade away for some commercial sponsors, and then we'll be back talking about the post-game and the IdahoSports.com player of the game.
As Idahoans, we're not afraid to take risks.
All the way, all the way. Go. All the way down, all the way down.
Driving under the influence is not a risk we're willing to take. Be around to do more of what you love.
We do things differently in Idaho. Sometimes we go east to find west, where muddy trails meet huckleberry smiles. Stars shine electric, and the wind smells like destiny. Sure, our traffic jams are strange, and not all our steaks are ribeyes. But wherever we go, our eyes never leave the road. Belts strapped and dreams packed, no distractions, no phones, focused. From here to there, it's who we are.
Welcome back to Ashton, Idaho, home of the North Fremont Huskies, where we have finished this semifinal game, and the North Fremont Huskies, gosh, I can remember, have fallen to the Westside Pirates. The Pirates headed to the championship game against the winner of the Declo Hornets and the Melba Mustangs?
I believe
That's
so.
right. So North Fremont being awarded the third place trophy in state here at the midfield. And a lot of boys just finished their last game of their career. And that's tough day. I remember it well. And tough way to end it, but not if you're a Pirate. So as we look at the end of this game, or I guess the stats of this game, Josh, throw it at me. You've got all the numbers.
Yeah, absolutely. Real quick, Declo is leading Melba 22-13, 7 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Well, there's a lot of time left for two really good teams.
That's a big game. After we're done here, I would absolutely suggest switching over to that. But let's just go over some stats real quick. North Fremont, Jed Hill threw the ball 10 times, completing on 4 for 22 yards and 1 interception. North Fremont's leading rusher was 52 by Andrew Martin, who sadly hurt his ankle.
Most of the second half, still sitting on the bench in front of us.
Yep, hurt his ankle there in the third quarter, and he was their leading rusher. For West Side, you had Eli throw 2 for 7 for 75 yards and 1 touchdown. And then rushing-wise, you had Mosier go for 151 yards on the ground, 2 touchdowns, and then 10 yards in the air. And then the big receiving touchdown was by Lincoln Henderson. He had 1 catch for 65 yards.
Wow, West Side just had it working.
Yeah, West Side did. North Fremont just didn't. They just didn't bring their A game. They brought maybe their D game, and their F will probably say their coach will probably say the F game because North Fremont that's not the North Fremont we're used to.
No, that is not.
All.
You can't. And Josh, thank you for doing these stats. You can't have 11 penalties for 90 yards and expect to win any ball game.
Yep.
Not any ball game, let alone semifinal.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, things just weren't working right. You would think that the cold weather here, the Ashton boys would be, or the North Fremont boys, my apologies, would be used to it, and they would have played less of a penalty-plagued game. But that really, really cost them. If you take out those 90 yards of penalties.
It might be a little bit of a different game, but congratulations to the West Side. They're
West
going.
Side played tough, man.
They deserve what they got. They have some stud running backs who we're going to be definitely paying attention to next week.
You better believe it. I don't know if we'll be on that game or not, but what a game. So as we look at the IdahoSports.com player of the game, really no one else we can give it to but.
Yeah, we're going to give it to Parker Moser. 17 rushes for 151 yards and 2 touchdowns on the ground, and then 1 catch for 10 yards.
Wow, congratulations, Parker Moser. What a game. Just your night. Good job. So today's player of the game is brought to you by the Idaho Office of Highway Safety, reminding you to always keep your head in the game, whether you're on the field or on the road. Be in the moment and free of distractions. This has been an IdahoSports.com game stream production of the 2023 Idaho High School Football Playoffs, presented by the Idaho Transportation Department and Ideal, Idaho's college savings program. Additional coverage on IdahoSports.com is presented by Project Filter, the Idaho Department of Health and Welfare, Valleywide Cooperative, Next Steps Idaho, your Health Idaho, and your local Toyota dealers. In addition, our local sponsors include Ideal, Idaho's college savings program, Baxter Funeral Home, Fall River Electric, Pocock Trucking, Grand Peaks Affordable Quality Health Care, Dan's Plumbing, and Big Judd's of Ashton, as well as Valley Office System, Fall River Propane, Gateway Park. I'm losing where we're at here. There's so many. Grand Peaks Medical Center, Donjess, Brazee, and Orem Dental Offices, St. Anthony Motors, Pocock Trucking, Franklin Building Supply, Woodward's Country Store, and Preston Auto Sparks. Thanks to all Auto Parts, not Sparks. Thanks to all these fine establishments for helping bring this broadcast to you. Their local support is appreciated. Our special thanks to the great folks here at North Fremont High School. They've been more than personable and helpful in trying to help us bring everything we need to this broadcast. In fact, they even brought us some of those great burgers out of the Burger Hut down here. And if you can't get to Big Judd's, secondary would be them because they make a great burger. And they always are kind to us. We appreciate them. So thanks to North Fremont High School and everyone here for their hospitality and help in getting this broadcast to you. Congratulations again to our IdahoSports.com player of the game, Parker Moser. 151 yards rushing, 161 total yards, and 2 touchdowns. Great job, Parker. You are our IdahoSports.com player of the game. Thanks for joining us as the Westside Pirates have defeated the North Fremont Huskies by a final of 22-8. For my broadcast partner, Josh McGully, and everyone else behind the scenes here at IdahoSports.com, I'm Tim Belknap saying thanks for being with us. Join us next week. Well, join us for the rest of the night as we got all kinds of semi-playoff games going. Jump onto IdahoSports.com, grab a game stream, and then join us next week for the championship game of your choice, or all of them, here on IdahoSports.com.
This has been a presentation of IdahoSports.com GameStreams. This broadcast is copyrighted to IdahoSports.com. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the expressed written consent of IdahoSports.com is strictly prohibited.